Hello, party peeps. Woo! Hey! No, 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 no. How do I delete a message? How do I delete a message? I hate it here. How does one delete a message? How does one delete a message in Twitch? I don't understand this buffoonery. How do I... Can't delete it from here? Well, that's just icky. Ew! I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, how are you doing either way, Dab and Cinderella? Hopefully you're doing so well on this fine evening. Oh, that's what I need to do. Let me open that now while we wait. I feel good today. I streamed earlier this morning on the It Gets Better Twitch channel, and that is all I did. I literally streamed, and then I watched Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. So it was a good day. It was a good day. Okay. They should be open now, I think. I think they're open. Yeah, they should be open now. You should be good to go. You went to the zoo last minute at noon. How did it go? I think I saw a little bit of it on Instagram. I believe you saw like penguins and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Howdy do, it's Cashew. Welcome in, friends. Hello, hello. It's Shell Tour Day, and Space Dorito, and Dancing Diva, and New, and Artie, and Daff Daff, and Subject Danny, and also Joe Sweetie, Roxy. Welcome in. Hello, hello, besties. Hopefully you're all doing so well. Today, besties, we are doing Shell Tour, so if you did my Shell Challenge, submit your ticket in now. Right now. If you did it. Beast Dude, hello, hello. How are you doing today? You fixed the spelling. Okay, good. Awesome. I'm really excited to see what everyone's build looks like today, because I'm curious, because I did a little sneak peek at some of them. Not fully. I just saw the gallery photo, but I'm very excited to see what you all have come up with. A Boogie, welcome in. Hello, and Black Rose, welcome in. And Artie, I saw you were streaming the Shell Challenge. I think one time in Discord, and then I think another time on Twitch. I hope you had fun with it. I hope you had fun with it. So if you did my Shell if you did my Shell Challenge, you can submit a ticket. It should be at the very bottom of my face, and there should be a redemption that's very brand new called Shell Tour Days. Let me know, did you all have fun with the Shell Challenge? Because I'm curious of what your thoughts are. And Ms. Monkey, happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Yours a little bit more cluttered. That's good. But all your kitchen debug clutter disappeared? Well, that's icky. I don't like the gallery. The gallery is very, very, how would I call it, upsetting sometimes. The show was fun. It was such a cool concept. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Because I was concerned that I was concerned that a lot of people were having trouble with it because how confusing it was sometimes. You did have fun with it. Switch styles, nice. You just changed the colors. Good, good. You had so much fun with the Shell Challenge. Nice. Good, good. Okay. Well, that being said, I think we should get started. Because I have 10. So far, we have 10 we have to tour today. So I think this should be a good one, honestly. I'm going to show you all the list of what we have so far so you can kind of get an understanding how I'm going to go in order with all this. It was nice to almost have a guide of what kind of things to include. Oh, perfect. And you did swap item for a different item. Okay, that's what I did with mine as well. That's what I did mine. I switched a bunch of items around and changed a bunch of colors and stuff like that. But, oh, we have 12 now. Wow. 13? Wow, okay. Well, so we're gonna go in order based on who submitted first. It was, let's see. Dabney, 96. And then Cinderella, then Artie. And then New, Black Rose. What's Catsby, Space Dorito, Still J, Space Subject Danny, Raven Queen, Tabby Co, Miss Monkey, and then Looney Hay will be last. So we have a long list. Well, let's see if we can get through them all today. Hopefully. And Misfit, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing so well. I think I'll continue to make a Google Docs for the rules. That will be great. That would be great. Maybe we'll do probably a, what's it called? A Google document with like a graphic. You know what Kayla does? I think that also would help too. I think that also would help. But we'll see. But I like the idea of a Google Doc. BRB getting food? Okay, good to know. Good to know. I also uploaded a new family today as well to the gallery if you all want to download them. Let's see. Where's my shell challenge? Here it is. That's not it. Let's see. What did I miss? Oh, Ann Bishop. Hello. It's your alternative account. Well, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing so well. Wait. Let me see. What did I miss? You laid it all out with what was in the U-Haul and then changed them around with different styles. Oh, good. Oh, good. I think that's what I did at first. And then I was like, you know, I'm just going to grab what I need to grab. But then again, I kind of placed everything in their designated spot, like all the bathrooms and like some of the bedrooms. Cause like I kind of knew where I wanted to place a few things, but at the same time, I didn't at the same time. You didn't want to look at that. So I was hacking myself. Okay. Let's see. So the first one that we have is Dab. This one is right here. Actually, before I even do that. So 40 by 30 in Delta Valley. So I'll go there first because I want to type in the cheat and everything so I don't ruin anything to the gallery. The what? Oh, right here. Let's go over here. I'm going to delete your house, Vanessa. And you're doing really good. I'm so glad you're doing really good today. And Bishop and Lexi, hello. How are you? Oh, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't care. I don't care about the patch update. It makes me sad. I've seen a few things from that patch update today, and I'm heavily concerned with some of the items, but that's semi-okay, I guess. I don't know. You kicked her out. You know, does Vanessa even really need a house? No. She does not. Yeah, I saw that in Discord and looked great. Oh, perfect. I saw your Sims on the gallery because I actually played with the Sims earlier and played Lean with the family. My poor Sim got abducted the second he got home with his baby. No, that's not good. I have never gotten abducted in the Sims in a while. Like, it's been a minute since I've had an abduction in the game. You like the way the lot looked over there? Yeah, the lighting is better on this side of the lot instead of like, you know what's so weird? This side of the lot over here, awful lighting. But this side, glorious. Like, literally the best. And Lexi, I'm glad you're doing really great today. You're scared to update because things are broken. Well, I can give you all a heads up. UI Cheats is updated. I recently updated UI Cheats today. I haven't looked at cast or anything at all because I just literally opened up my game today. But the other thing too, you know what makes me laugh a lot about this update? The memes that have come out of this. I already saw a Shrek meme from this update and I just laughed. Sammy Ditto, welcome in. Hello, hello. And I'm doing really good today. Lay Karmer, if that's your name. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing so well. We're currently doing shell tours right now at the moment. And Dab, before I go full in, tell us a little bit about this build. What did you do? What was your idea? Why did you choose mid-century modern? Like, what was the idea for this? But it says this mid-century modern house is perfect for a big family of 4 with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, or for Sims that just love to entertain friends with a huge backyard. They used a variety of packs, as you can see. A variety of packs, did not hold back. But yeah. You're excited to see how everyone did the first floor. That's what I'm curious about too. The first floor was the one that I did not do like the layout for, and you all had to like just do whatever you wanted. So I'm curious. You finished the shell a few weeks ago, and I had no memory of what my shell looks like me when I try to eat breakfast. And Barbie girl, welcome in. No, baby girl, welcome in. And Ravenclaw, welcome in. You tried mid-century modern house. Okay, okay, good to know. Let's see. Oh, hello. Okay, first and foremost, love this photo right here. Love that. It's my favorite print from Get Famous, by the way, as you all know. I can definitely see you were heavily inspired by using a lot of Get Famous, Dream Home Decorator, and Bowling Night stuff with this pack, because those 3 packs, if you're trying to build a mid-century modern home in The Sims 4, those are the 3 packs that I recommend you all buy, or if you want to, or use if you want to build a mid-century modern home fully in that style, because that's literally the style of that pack. Mid-century modern, just saying. But I love the entrance area. I love the pendant lights. Looks really nice and classic. And Karkar, welcome in. The packs got out of hand. Interesting. Did your finger slip with every object dab? Vintage glamour rug. That is true. Which reminds me, I need to use that pack more. And I see that you probably used a second wall, I believe. And Dancing Diva, thank you for paying it forward by gifting a sub to Fleming Crossing. I appreciate it so, so much. And Karkar, welcome in. How are you? Hopefully you're doing so well. But the curtains look really nice. I love the dining room. I also love this rug, which reminds me, we gotta know what the rug is from, because I have no clue. Get Famous, really? I don't understand. What is wrong with me? Oh. You know what's my issue here? I don't go farther than like the 3rd row of this rug. Didn't know this was a rug option. Now that I know, I'm gonna use this one more often. I didn't know. I didn't know this was a rug option. I don't really use all the swatches in The Sims 4, to be honest. But I literally really love this kitchen right here. It's very nice. The rug we overlooked from the start, we really do. It's like, oh, I don't like the first swatch, so I'm not gonna ignore it. I like the plain white, like gray, like you mismatched a lot of like the wallpaper, like this wallpaper right here with this one from Spa Day, I believe. I like that execution. You don't know how to redeem. So if you see like a little icon down below, so yeah, if you see like a little icon down below on the left-hand corner of the chat bar, you should see like a little icon. Click that, and then you should see a thing called new. Click that, that's 99, called Shell Tour Days. Click that, and you should be good to go. Right there. But yeah, that's one of your favorite wallpapers. I agree with you. I think wallpapers in The Sims 4, I like more of like neutral tones. Nothing too extravagant, too crazy. Something simple. Like this wallpaper right here is really nice. Simple, classic. It still fits the theme. It's not too much, not too little, but it's like the right amount for this color scheme right here. I like that. Okay. Wowzers. A lot of submissions today. Okay, but anyway, let's move forward over here. This must be the pantry. No, it's a bedroom. Ooh. This is fancy. So yeah, I can definitely see you use the second wall height. I believe so. I really like this. And Merhulakin, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going pretty well. Welcome, welcome in. This is a really cute bedroom. It's like, I feel like this room could be so big, but also at the same time, just the right amount of size, you know? I know, the Bi Pride flag. Heck yeah. Let's see. Locus, Green Life, welcome in. We are currently on our first tour of the day, and we're looking at Dabney 96 on the in the chat, but the gallery name is Dabney_Mallory. If you want to put your gallery name in the chat, Dab, you can, so people can follow you. Oh, third wall height. Ah, it is very cute. Very cute indeed. I did include a Baby Yoda into this build. There's like 2 of them that you had to add in, of course, if you wanted to. But I did put them in the trailer, so just in case. Big fan. I have one word, YouTube. Why are the windows being weird? Because the gallery likes to be weird for no reason. I have that issue all the time with my game where sometimes the windows will be gone, or like it's a glitch with the windows. I have to click on it sometimes to make it come back, but it depends. Get famous. Never used this door before in my life. I like this door, but I've never used it. I should probably use it more, actually. It's for what wall height again? I don't know. I'm assuming that it's for the first wall height. Oh, really? Might come by. Oh, we did raid them yesterday, so I really enjoy, like, the fact that we raided another streamer last night made me happy because 1, they were playing Sims, and 2, they were doing a shell challenge. I already love the vibes that that the community brings. You discovered 2 base game arches, cracked the walls. Really? That's weird. Hopefully they have fixed a few things. I know, if you didn't know this already, there was a base game update or a patch update in The Sims 4 today. So there was a lot of things they updated that you probably haven't been aware of. They fixed some creative Sim stuff. Evergreen Harbor is no longer a cesspool of darkness anymore. So they fixed Evergreen Harbor, which I'm very happy about. They fixed a few things where teenagers were getting crow's feet. So, yeah. And also, Logario? How are you doing today? Welcome in. You stayed in the stream after the raid. Oh, I'm so glad. I saw a few of you all in the chat after the raid. It was maybe happy that you all stayed with his community. Need to take pictures and submit a bug? Yes. That carpet swatch is one of your faves. Really? I think that some of the swatches in like certain rugs are pretty interesting. This is actually the same rug that we saw downstairs. I've never used this rug before, like fully. Maybe like in a swatch or 2, but never really actually, you know, really use it in that way. I love this toddler little room. And so this is actually, I'm really curious. The layout on the first floor looks really nice. And then the second floor is what I did for the layout. But I like how you used it very well with this choice. Yeah, the update was very, very big. We got some new creative Sim stuff. And if you all didn't know, you now have the option to select fiance in creative Sim now. So if you want your Sims to, you know, be fiancés right off the start, you can do that now in creative Sim. There's a few new base game dresses for, I believe, I think all the age stages, I believe. Some are interesting than others, but that's just my general opinion. Pretty little pixie, welcome in. How are you doing today? Deb's house is better than mine already. Okay, mine, same. I had no idea if the new EA client did update. It did. I know some people were having issues where they were getting a new Sims delivery update, which you shouldn't have because we got that a while ago. But yeah, a few glitches here and there. I forgot where I put the Yoda. Oh my goodness, I can't. I can't. Dab, why do you do me so? Why, Iota? You're not bad, you? I'm doing pretty good today. I've been actually pretty happy these few days. Minus a few other things, but for the most part, I've been doing pretty swell. And today, of all days, we're doing shell tours. So I get to see all of y'all's creative creations from our previous shell challenge. So it's been a good day. We lost a child, help. This is a very nice view. Oh wait, that's not part of the house. These trees aren't, but these palm trees are. But I like the view. You have your Sim come sit out here, you know, on their little balcony and all, and they come sit right here. That's their view. He's in the plant in the house. There are two. He's in plants. Oh my gosh. That's gonna take me hours. I can't. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, never mind. Poulette's welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm finally getting ready to build an Evergreen Harbor tonight. Very good. I think I want to build an apartment in Evergreen Harbor again because I haven't touched Evergreen Harbor in a while and I've been missing it for a long time since the world was a little bit buggy. This kid has the fanciest bedroom in the ensuite and balcony. I love, right? I get jealous of kids all the time because they have like the best bedrooms, more so than others. And I'm like, can I have that, please? I wonder how much it would cost in real life to live here. Like if this house was built in real life, how much would it cost? I love this bedroom. I love the wallpaper choice. I love the tiny light you put up here. I just noticed that. But I like the bookshelf, the wardrobe, the baby bassinet, even the what's it called? The bayside window seating. Very cute. Very cute. Even this bed. I also put a note in your build. Some of them are small. Make sure to read the description when you can get to my build. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. I don't know. Also, if we don't get through all of them today, I might do a second day of tours. We might just do a second day of tours depending on how many we get today and how slow I go. Because I tend to go slow with these tours half the time. Because I like to look at every single detail of the shell challenge, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go outside. What's through the door? Wait, what door? There's another door in the bedroom. Oops. Oh, I didn't see this door. It was a bathroom. Oh, sorry. It was a bathroom. Here it is. There you go, besties. The bathroom. Where all you have is your needs to potty and shower. I don't think I've ever actually properly used this tub because I never had a means of using it, you know? You would love that room so much. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I feel like bathrooms are not my strongest suits half the time. Like I love the decorations on the counters of the bathroom. Even though like there's one mirror here, I like the execution because 2 Sims could live in here, 1 Sim could live in here, and they have all this for them. But I like what you did. Utilizing your space correctly and making it work for your Sims and your build. I even like the marble flooring too. Never had a chance to really use it properly for myself. But the wallpaper though, looks nice. Did I have to have a background story? Nope, not at all. Wait, did I have to have a background story because I based it off another video game? No. You didn't really have to have a backstory of any kind for the shell challenge if you didn't want to. I always like to see and read those, but you didn't really necessarily have to have one. I'm confused. I thought we had to use the items in the garage. You did. So the way the shell challenge worked is that use the stuff in the trailer. Like if you wanted to use all that stuff, but you wanted to change like the color or swap it out with like another item that was just like it, you could have. Like for example, there were toilets in that trailer. In case you weren't wondering, those were all base game items and you didn't want to use that base game toilet, you could swap it out with a city living toilet or a get famous toilet or whatever toilet you wanted. As long as you kind of kept the same object category, if that makes sense, you were fine. So you could have used whatever you wanted as long as you used stuff inside of it. Swap it out with different stuff, you know. Whatever you wanted. Upgrade it, downgrade it, however you so please. Let's see. No shade, I'm just confused. Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. You use marble flooring way too much. It's kind of addicting. I feel like I just can't make it work for myself. Maybe because I don't have the right expertise to do that stuff yet. But for the backyard, I'm quite jealous because this backyard is gigantic. Was my shell that small? I feel like it was, but then again, you did move it to a bigger lot, of course. Because originally it was on a 30 by 20. But I like this backyard. I love the bar over here. Even like the built-in grill is over. It's like over here. It's looking really nice. It matches with the counters. And Janie, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing so well. I feel like the more you do shell challenge, the more I get better at the inside and outside of my house is good. And that's why I like doing shell challenges, to challenge you all in a new and different way that allows you to expand on your knowledge of building, furnishing, landscaping, etc. So yeah, this is what I love to do. This is why I like to do these shell tours, to get you all inspired to do more of them, especially myself. Okay. You actually made a background. Will be in the description of mine. Awesome. Let's see. And this is like a little studio, multi-purpose studio where you can have your Sims workouts, do some yoga, and some arts like painting and piano. Cute. I like what you did. It's a garage without being a garage. That's cute. I just like to use bigger lots sometimes. That's why it looks bigger. Ah. Makes sense. And of course you have your car, your fake car garage over here. Oh wow. I think it looks pretty nice. Because you know what's so interesting is like if we had cars in The Sims 4, your Sim would back out, they would just drive out to the street. It makes perfect sense. Honestly, it really does. An alleyway, you just back out, zoom to the street, and you go on your merry way to probably all the way over there. Who knows? What's that totally looking really car, right? I like this. So good. Even though I couldn't find a Baby Yoda, I still like what you did with the shell. I like the execution where you used my layout in a nice way. But then I like also your layout on the first floor, because this was your own thing that you had to do to figure out. You also kind of made everything work well, because I was having so much trouble with the living room. I did not know what I wanted with anything. I could never build modern houses. I'm more comfortable with building blue Suburbans. Me, I only build suburban houses because that's all I know how to do. And I'm glad you're doing so well today, Janie. You woke up 10 minutes ago. Well, you're in for a wild ride, bestie. Shell tours. But can we get some claps in the chat, please? And thank you for Dab for that amazing build. Very good. Fits in Delso Valley, of course. Next up on the list is Cinderella. You're literally right there. Very Hollywood-esque. Like when you look at a lot of Hollywood homes in this, like in real life, you would technically kind of see a house built like that. So you did it really well. You did really well. Okay, good. Next up on the list, Cinderella. Would you like to give us a bit of an inspiration of why you built this? Was it inspired by Encanto? I don't know why. I just feel like everything's inspired by Encanto when I see a Spanish-inspired build. But it says a scientist and her family moved to Strangerville. Scary. From Selvadorada, they bring their culture to Strangerville with this beautiful Mediterranean home. Will they be able to uncover what's going on in Strangetown, or will they head back to Selvadorada stranger than ever? We'll have to see. And this is built on the far back lot in Strangerville, on a 30 by 20 lot. Strangerville. Very Hispanic build. Love that. Very good. This is built all the way back here. Yeah. Right there. I love that backstory. It's really, really nice. Alrighty. I really love these things. Oh, besties, by the way, if you're popping in right now, if you didn't know, there is a, what's it called? An update, by the way. Do you have the space after the exclamation mark? For what? Space exclamation mark. For what? Oh, was your lot? You have to include CC? Yes. I went through all the, like, how many submissions there were, and I saw yours. Yes. You have to go to sleep. I redeemed, and I will watch the tours tomorrow. See you later, Still J. Thank you for submitting your ticket in. We will definitely get to yours today for sure. But enjoy your rest. I think so. If I actually go through everything else. The gallery likes to, you know, be extra these days and not show all the builds sometimes. But let's see. Let's see. It's all through popular or newest. Let's see here. There's Janie's. I see yours. I should see everyone's. Yeah, I see all of yours. And yours was actually up there, Car. Yours is literally yours is literally the second most popular on there. Oh, to redeem. Oh, no. You would just have to like click it and then whatever your gallery name is on the gallery. That's all I really need to know. But you don't need to put an exclamation mark to it. No, you're good. When in doubt, you can search their names. True. That is also very true. Alrighty, besties. Let's see. I've only ever touched Strangerville twice. I don't go here that often because I want to get rid of the entire story completely because it's scary. But I don't know. At times I do. But I really like this. This is giving me very Encanto vibes. I really love that movie. Seen it probably 5 times already, and I'm a little bit obsessed. So, Cinderella, are you ready? There's only one Yoda in the beginning. It's hidden in another plain sight. Oh, really? Interesting. I like the fountain. I like the exterior, I have to say. It's simple, yet elegant in itself. Even using all these little things on the wall is very nice. I use them a lot, but I don't use them the way they should be. Let me know if you can find a way to get rid of the storyline. I will. I feel like there is a way to get rid of it, but I can't remember if it was a mod or not. But if I find something, I will let you know. Jungle Adventure build stuff looks amazing here. Oh, it does. You watching content only for 16 hours? Oh my goodness. You said in plain sight and at the very beginning as well. Okay. I like the floor. I wish I could live here, honestly. If Sims could like, oh, right there. If Sims could like, you know, I could build a house in The Sims, take it and then plop it outside in real life, and that could be my house, I'd be a dream. You've never seen Encanto, but I know it's really popular. It is really good. Any Pixar film, I have to say, is really, really amazing, in my opinion. Personally, just because the storyline that it brings and it tells, it makes me feel happy. I like all this. It also gives me Dora the Explorer vibes. I don't know why, but it does. You made your kitchen very extremely lived in too. Oh, I love those things. I love when people build houses or like decorate houses very well lived in. Like it showcases that someone actually lived there or not, but it's still like it shows a sense of like history, you know? It is very colorful. I even like the little dish on the coffee table. It's like your I know your grandma or whoever, you know, made a dish and now they are coming along to the table to eat food together by the fireplace and watch TV. I think it's so cute. Oh, so adorable. I really love this living room. It's not your traditional living room, but I love it. Still, and that's why I like variety in homes. It must be a bathroom. Yes. You want to live in this house? Like, right? One of your friends actually designed his house in The Sims and then built it IRL. How did it look? I feel like it would have been different. I don't know. I would be scared sometimes. Like if I could build a house IRL or build a house in The Sims and build it IRL, I feel like it would be funky. But then you would have to have like a really, you know, good architecture, builder, construction worker to build it. Exactly. I don't know. We need more Spanish and Mexican, etc. items in game. We do. And I can't remember. It was a Sims delivery update, but I forget which culture it was for the foods that we got alongside what we got today. I don't remember. I think it was just a regular patch update. I haven't seen everything in the patch update we got today, but I knew we got some new foods, but I don't remember what culture it was from. I like the kitchen, by the way. Even the flooring. It's from Jungle Adventure, along with, I think these tiles are base game. Yeah. The curtains, right? I haven't used these bee curtains, and there is from Paranormal. You did this house based off of your husband's grandma's house in Puerto Rico. Oh, that's so adorable. I like that. I even like the use of the diagonal wall, because I believe that's where the stairs are actually placed. Okay, here's the dining room. Very nice. I think it would be more like you give your build to an architect to mimic the style and vibes, and they make it look good in the real world. True. I think I might do that at some point one of these days when I have enough money in the budget to build a house in The Sims, and then have an architect build it for me, IRL. It could probably work. But let's go upstairs, bestie, see what we got here. So you said a scientist lives here with their family, and I like that. So scientists in the making, I would presume. Be aware of fires in this house, because there will be plenty. I love what you did with the mirrors, right? Everything you did makes it look so well lived and so happy and colorful. Yeah, really cute. Okay, what's in here? A bedroom? It is a bedroom, a toddler's bedroom to be exact. Valentine's Day vibes. I love the wallpaper. I love me curtains. I've also noticed over time for me, and I don't know about you all, but I feel like we need better curtains in The Sims 4 personally. More variety, especially in base game, that fit the base game windows properly, since we're getting always so many new base game windows, or just different variety of shapes of windows. Okay, cute toddler's bedroom. Room for improvement, because the Sim will always age and they always improve their bedrooms to fit their age styles. But very decorative though. Very good. I don't know how to clutter up my homes to make it well lived in. Oh, I just use a bunch of like papers, backpacks, clothes, shoes. I always say go wild with all the packs that you have, because you never know what could work. Like these shoes right here are like clutter items that you can use pretty much in every single bedroom, downstairs in the entryway, backpacks, like clothes on the floor, little books, you know, stuff like that kind of makes it very well lived in. Like you don't have to clutter up all the way fully to make it lived in. It's like a few items here and there. Definitely makes the touch look really good. Not to be afraid to use vibrant colors. What a great job, right? If I ever become an architect or something, then hit me up. Okay, I will. I will send you that email, Lexi. Best believe it. It was like, here are my plans. This is what I want to look like and how it would like it. Here's my budget. This must be I would think maybe like a twins bedroom or 2 kids sleep in here. I love the bisexual pride flag and the 1 pride flag in the hallway. And then also the bedroom. Now, personally, this would just be me. This would be me. I would actually use a door that shuts, sort of an archway, because Sims be stanking up the bathroom. Sims are smelly, but that's just me. That's just me. But I do like the bathroom, though, using the archway instead of like a regular door. It does change like the narrative of, these Sims a little bit. Toddler bedroom. Oh, was Antonio? Maybe. I can turn the bunk bed into single beds. Yes, you could. Not gonna lie, the arch is pretty vibey. It definitely is. It fits the room theme. Like when you look at the entire room itself, the archway works. Especially like with the door over here, it works as well. But I like the whole like blue, tan, black, brownish theme that you're going on here with this bedroom. Even including the Baby Yoda, of course. But, moving on. Shell tours are like my favorite thing to do all the time. There's even a baby. Oh my gosh. Wait, did I put a bassinet in the U-Haul thing? Because I don't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. Oh, this is different. I like seeing what you all do with the second floor based on the layout that I provided. Sometimes you just don't have time for doors when you gotta go. True. I did? Did I use it? I don't think I ever used the bassinet in my own build. I don't think I ever did. No, I never did. I think I deleted it and swapped it out for a toddler bed in my own shell. I have no recollection of that at all. Oh, wow. Ooh, wee. Anyway, so, I like your bedroom. And I think that's what I did. I was like instant age up. Babies are objects. They have nothing to provide. So it's like, this kid's like maybe 3 years old. So they're a toddler in my eyes. So that's what I did. I broke my own rules. Oh well, what can you do? But yeah, I like the bedroom. It's different because the way I did it is I put like a desk over here. I had put the bed over on this wall. But singing it differently is very nice, very inspirational. It came with the toddler bed too. Maybe I just completely deleted the whole thing. I think I just deleted the entire bassinet. I was like, no babies allowed. I hate this. Gotta go. Cheating in my own challenge. I mean, if it's already in the game, so I'm just saying. It's not cheating if it's already in the game, right? So technically my build's in the game. So it's technically not cheating. Just saying. I like this bathroom. The blue tone. Okay. I see that they probably share a mirror over here. Okay. The toddler or whoever poops in here, potty trained. This is a very nice bathroom. I liked also the different sizes of these prints. That's good. I like that. Very good. What do you mean, tisk tisk? Anyway, I think those tiles are from Jungle Adventure, I'm pretty sure. Or nope, they're from Get Famous. Yeah, Get Famous are from these tiles. Haven't used them properly. Maybe because I always use black. I'm gonna be white. Yeah. Why clipping unacceptable? Where the door is from? These doors are from movie hangout stuff. Yeah, so this door right here and this door right here. Yeah, pretty much all the doors you see are from the movie hangout stuff pack. Along with, let's see, this archway though for this bathroom has to be Jungle Adventure. And then this thing right here, this archway is from Island Living for entering to the living room. So yeah, all doors, Jungle Adventure, movie hangout stuff, and Island Living. There you go. There you go. I think I still did it wrong. No, you're all good. Actually, no, you did it right. I've got your ticket submission already. I based my bathroom around university green and yellow showers. Oh gosh. University showers, scary. I don't know, something about sharing bathrooms in university just seems icky to me. I don't know why. When I think of yellow and green, I think of musty college students. Is that scary? Because I feel like it is. I don't know. But anyway, for the backyard, or I guess the side yard, we just have a nice little patio. Seating over here, a nice little island for the grill next side to it. Yeah, this is very nice. Oh, and this is the side yard leading off from the kitchen. The actual backyard is over here. Ooh, lounge chairs and a nice looking drinkable but not drinkable pool. Very cute. Darcy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We're doing shell tours today. So we're looking at all the people's builds from our previous shell challenge. Also, I want to say, I like your roofing. I really like what you did with the roofing for the shell. Very good. Well, these bathrooms aren't musty. Good. So that'd be like that one SpongeBob meme, spray canning the must away. Yeah, very good on the roofing. Good execution. Love to see it. Very good. Claps in the chat, besties. Claps in the chat for this lovely build. And you're welcome. This is one of your favorite shell challenges. Nice. I'm still thinking of what I want to do for the next shell challenge, because my idea is that I want to do a single level shell challenge this time around for the next one, because I feel like doing 2 stories can be quite exhausting. At least for myself it is. So I think I want to do a 1 level instead for the next one. And I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking, Darcy. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're doing good. I'm not cold anymore because I turned on my heat in my apartment, so I feel chill and good. But I'm gathering a lot of inspiration from these shell tours. Alrighty, besties. Next up we got is Hey Artie builds on the gallery, but also Hey Artie in the chat, who is another Twitch streamer, friend of mine. Definitely go give them a follow if you haven't done so already. Alrighty, besties. This one is called Comfy Unpacked Home. Oh, besties, the other thing too, the inspiration behind this shell challenge was based off of a game that we played on stream called Unpacking. So that is where it came from, the inspiration. Now this one's on a 30 by 30 lot in Newcrest. Nope. Yes, it is. Nope. Maybe. Yeah, it's Newcrest. I know where that lot's at. But it's an amazing shell. I had a blast turning this shell into a comfy home for a large family. Design with a family of 2 dads and their 4 young children. 4? Ooh, that's a lot of work. To thrive includes a work at home studio, plenty of family activities, a whole lot of love, built partly on Twitch. Nice. Faux kids. Ooh wee. My brain already hurts. Faux kids. Faux. F-O-U-R, faux. Very, very good. So it's on a 30 by 30. I'm replacing my collab that I had with SpringSims with Artie's build today. Yeah, we have a very long list of shells. We still have to tour. So there might be 2 days of tours. Tomorrow we're playing Sims Life Story, so I might swap out Thursday's stream with more shell tours. Because why not? I read McKay and I think of Euphoria McKay. I watched Euphoria season 1 and 2 in 3 days. No, actually that's a lie, 4 days. That's all I think. Anyway, but yeah, we have like 20 we have to tour today, maybe tomorrow or so like that. Well, this depends, but just a reminder, if I don't get to your shell today, just know there will be another stream that will do it, most likely on Thursday, just so you're aware. I would not want to be this family, that's for sure. Neither would I. Lovely build though, but I would not want to be in this family. I'd be like, no, these kids gotta go. They gotta skedaddle. Too much work. Too much. Ooh, but I like how you made it suburban, but also it gives me, I don't know why it gives me like UK vibes a little bit. Something about the brick and the color of the roof gives me like, this is from the UK. I don't know why, but it does. I've been there literally 1 time, and I feel like I just know the place. You love the game Unpacking, so I wanted the house to be similar vibe to the house in that game. Oh, cool. Oh, good. I'm glad. But I like the front yard. UK was my inspo. Good, because I was like, wait a minute. I've seen a lot of Claire Siobhan builds, you know, Plumbella, Steffo Sims, like a lot of my friends who are from the UK. I feel like I know what UK houses look like. Scott, like I'm just a stable man. Yeah, it's the brick. It's the brick and like the brown roofing. But yeah, I like this. So you built this partly on Twitch and partly in your Discord. You know, for me, I've always been thinking like there'll be a day where I just don't want to stream on Twitch, whereas I could just stream on Discord. But I'm like, I'd rather stream on Twitch. It's easy. I'd be scared to stream on Discord, you know. Our budgie keeps trying to take a part of half of the half-done puzzle on the dining room table. Are you half-done puzzle? No. Mm-mm. It has to be fully done. They gotta move out. UK has a lot of brick in new builds. You watch Escape to the Country to see UK builds and sit inside out a lot. I watch a lot of UK based shows a lot in my spare time. But I like this entrance area. And this flooring is from Cats and Dogs. Because it's my favorite flooring, I have to say. Very good entryway. Very lived in. It's also given me, I've seen one show one time, and I forget what show it was. Front entry is very homey, I agree. Your siblings have been working on the puzzle for a few days now. Few days? Ooh, you better... Ooh, no, let's hope it won't get messed up, because that will be very sad. If you've been working on a puzzle for a few days and gets messed up, you just want to cry. All the shoes, yeah, a little cute touch. Yeah, it's so cute. I even like these things right here from Dream Home Decorator. I think that's like a very cute touch. Even the different swatches, like the little froggy on the side, that's like the little detail that I love. I always tend to not notice these things a lot in builds. And objects in general, I'll just place them down because they look cool. But then I always forget the side little details that the objects bring. It definitely gives that 4 kids actually live here with the amount of stuff there is in this home. I mean, it's really cute. I even love where you put the fireplace too, with Baby Yoda, of course. You remember to put shoes in one of the bedrooms. Very good. I even like this small little like family nook living room area. I also have to think about, just for myself in general, of not always having to close everything off in builds and just go with the flow. I think that's just like how my brain is wired. Close everything off, don't have anything showing empty space covered up with a plant. But this makes it like so much better. Like there's so much more room, but it makes it feel lived in. You never noticed that frog before, neither did I. You love the soccer ball by the door. Now, here's my thing. I wish we had soccer in The Sims 4. Well, we do, but you know what I mean? Like an after-school activity for soccer, or like another sport your Sims could play. So I know the soccer ball came with Discovery University, but I wish we had like actual soccer for all the age stages, you know? You found this floor plan really hard to close off, to be honest. Yeah, I guess because for me, at least just in my general idea, the stair placement was a weird position and it made it difficult for it to be like closed off in a way. So I like that. Baby Yoda is Santa. If he wasn't the fireplace, yeah. I like the kitchen. Very nice, very neat and compact. Even using Juggle Adventure. I love that touch. Very good. Very good using these Salvador Rodin culture counters. Even the flooring too. And using Dream Home Decorator for the stove. Or oven, gas oven. I like that. This is very cute. I need to start using the Dream Home Decorator appliances for the kitchens more. To mix it up a little bit. But beautiful interior for sure. The colors used in this build are nice. They are very neutral, yet still bright and colorful at the same time. Very good indeed. Very good. This must be the pantry. Oh, it is! It's the pantry! Oh, that's so cute. Your Sims open up this lovely closet, get some pet food, some little tea, some cups, whatever they might need in here. That's really cute. Even some pots and pans. Cute! Okay, this must be a bathroom right here. It is indeed. Potty squatty for the toddler. Potty squatty for kids and up. You would love more after-school activities. Same. Bowls for the doggos. Yeah. You never used that light before? You haven't? I feel like I don't use a bunch of lights in The Sims 4. I end up using the saucer lights way more. And then putting a, what's it called? What do you call them? What do you call the thing? Ceiling fans. I couldn't think of the word. What it was. My house doesn't feel lived in. Hey, all houses are all well lived in depending on how you decorate them. There's no such thing as too much or too little lived in. These lights are from Tiny Living. These lights right here. Then these lights are from Dream Home Decorator. I've used these lights one time, but I used the one that was a singular one that came with Dream Home Decorator. Okay. Very cute first floor. We have the toddler's bedroom in here. Oh, I like how you combined another sleeping area for the toddlers. So they could either sleep in here or play in here. Or they could sleep in their own bed. But I like it adding in like this big old giant tent into their small tiny bedroom. And what's cool about it, it's still functional. You haven't seen a ceiling fan IRL, not a big fan of the UK, so never know how to use them. I have ceiling fans in every area of my apartment, like one in here, one in my living room, and my bedroom. I only turn them on if I'm like really hot, but 9 times out of 10 I'm not, so I'm just like, they're too much. And I'm always scared that they're gonna fall and break. I just don't use them. Can I have this house, please? Yes, you can. This house is up on the gallery. All the builds you'll see today and on Thursday will be all under the same hashtag, Spring Unpacking. You always use the saucer lights. They're minimal and they give a lot of light, and that's why I like them. Why am I a little bit scared of this? This is the first thing I see when I walk up the stairs. If it was nighttime, I'd be horrified. Either way, I still like it. It's like you just see this in the corner, like, hi, I'm here. Like, oh, hi, how you do? Okay, whatever. But I like it still. Cute and sneaky, yeah. Yeah. It's the doggo's toy. Okay, if it starts moving, I'm moving out. But yeah, it's a very cute little statue for a Baby Yoda. I wish, you know, what's interesting about the Sims 4 cats and dogs that I wish we had more of, like the standard, you know, pet toys, but if we had like a small object that was like a pet toy, like Baby Yoda could be shrunk down like this small, and maybe like a cat or a dog could play with it. I think that'd be really cool. As like another pet toy for them to chew on or whatever. And the actual consequences of having it being destructive a little bit. A little dog toy when the ceiling fans start to wiggle, when you know it's time to turn it off. Yeah, when it wiggles, it's like, no, safety hazard, time to turn it off right here, right now. I also like the fact that you started using some of the updated artwork that we got in The Sims 4 a while ago. Very pleased about that. Also, I'm very happy about this print too. It looks really cute. What pack is that shelf from? Shelf. Oh, this thing right here? This shelf? This shelf came, oh, sorry. This shelf came with Eco Lifestyle, yeah. Eco Lifestyle. That is no longer broken anymore, by the way. Evergreen Harbor is not a cesspool of darkness. Oh, you even have the laundry over here too. That's a nice touch. Small little laundry nook. Good. Cute. Eco Lifestyle. No CC allowed in these builds. You could have used Tool if you wanted to. I mean, even though it's a mod that enhances your builds. But yeah, I never allowed CC for these shell challenges because I never really know what people have and what they'll use in their builds half of the time. But yeah. This is a cute bathroom. It looks so kid-friendly. Maybe because it's the mat and the clothes on the floor that give it just a family lives here. You know? You've never seen that before? Really? I don't think I've used that shelf enough. Like, I've probably used it maybe 1 or 2 times, but haven't really used it a lot. I like this bathroom a lot. This screams a family lives here, and that's all you need to know. Yeah, I agree. There's definitely a lot of good shelves that come with Eco Lifestyle. The door disappeared. Eco Lifestyle has like a lot of good items I recommend you all like use in your builds. There's even some bikes, I believe, that come with Eco Lifestyle that you can only find via the dumpster. It's a really big heart. It's really big, so hard to fit space. Wait, it's really hard. It's really big, so hard to fit spaces. So glad I can use it there. Yeah, laundry is that one thing that I wish was a little bit smaller, or like different variants. I know that we have the regular wash and dryer. Then you have the outdoorsy one with the washer tub and clothesline, but I wish it was like with another one, you know? I think it's just because that display category of surfaces. Yeah, very nice office. Also, whoever made like the art prints for The Sims 4 for eco lifestyle and like Get Famous and stuff deserve a raise, you know? Miss Surf Lego, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are doing great on this fine evening. Let's go over here first. Ooh, this is gigantic. Lordy Lou. This is a gigantic kid's bedroom. I am jealous. I am jealous of this kid's bedroom, or kids' bedroom. Bunk bed action. Even they got their own bay window. Ugh. Cluttered as ever. When you have a bunch of kids, I always feel like, I don't know. I always feel like when you have like more than like maybe 3 or 4 kids in your own home, the parents get the short end of the stick. Always. They said, we'll move out of our bedroom so you can have the bigger bedrooms. Like, oh, okay, whatever. Bikes are kind of glitchy in your game. If my sim gets off the bike, it says it's not theirs. That has happened to me once or twice. You can't get them back in your inventory? That's weird. What's in the middle of the floor of the kids' bedroom? Oh, this thing? This is like a Void Critter battle station. It's like Battleship, like, you know, the real life game Battleship, but Void Critters. And this came with kids' room stuff right here. The Void Critter. Kids' room stuff is like another pack that I like using for decorating kids' rooms. Like, they have the Void Critter station, they have like the puppet station, and a few other things that I find very unique to use. You want to be a kid again and have this bedroom? Okay, same. Let's see. I'm going to assume, yeah, the parents got the short end of the stick. It's so sad, but yet so nice looking. Kids room stuff is excellent. Yes, that pack and then toddler stuff is another good one to use. I like the parents' bedroom. It's so tiny. They have nothing, but they have everything. That's their kids. But it's a very like nice neutral bedroom that is just so calming. You walk in here and you feel instantly like happy. Even like the bed. I don't know how, but your last show I had to do a big entrance, and this time I got another big entrance. I don't know how I end up with it every time. I don't know. I always say you were inspired. It's very nice despite the size, but they have like an ensuite. True. So they got another bathroom here for those 2 Sims. Okay, cute. Very cute. Yeah, everyone is like, so far the builds that we've seen so far is like the 3rd one. I have to say these are really, really nice. Switching rooms was a good idea. Kids just have more stuff. True. The amount of stuff that I had was ridiculous. When I cleaned out my bedroom for the first time when moving, I was stunned. Like, why do I have all this stuff? It's ridiculous. And a nice little patio so you can paint. And also some gardening with some plants. But then for the backyard, we have, let's see, a nice little sitting area on the back patio. A nice little plant action here. Basketball court. Swing set. Some kiddie pools. And a bunch of gardening. I would say this family loves to garden and like plant their own produce to eat, to cook with. And they also like flower arranging too. Really cute. Very cute. I feel like I should do this more, like separate them. I always just leave my garden, like garden boxes out in the open, but I feel like I should separate them like this. I think that'd be kind of a really nice idea to do that way. Very cute. I even like this. Like, this right here is really nice. It's like their own little, like Zen garden, but not really a Zen garden. It's more like a peaceful area where they can sit by the shady tree and just sit on the bench. Very cute. Very cozy, comfy family home. Very nice. Very good. I love it. You did a really good job on this build. Exteriors are so hard. I struggle a lot. I try to like change my exteriors a lot, but they always end up the same for me. I don't know why. I want to landscape like that. I need to see a tutorial or something. Okay, same. Eventually, I will make a tutorial at one point. Who knows when? One of these days I will. I promise. I mean, if we hit our sub goal, we will. Exteriors are hard. Exteriors are hard to do sometimes. For me, it depends on what kind of house I want to build, personally. Oh, this has a lot challenge. Off the grid, simple living, and wild foxes. They live in the stone ages. Oh gosh, these Sims are gonna like, ooh-wee. They're gonna have a struggle time. At least they have their own little garden plot over here where they can grow their stuff, but oh me oh my, have not used this before. But this one is made by New. In the chat, please. And thank you for all your submissions. But this one is on a 30 by 20 lot in Windenburg, which I know exactly where to place that. But it's a large Tudor home that was left by an obscured relative to the Peterson family, being interrupted and completely ignoring the objections of their teenage children. They upped sticks and moved to Windenburg. The house will be theirs if they can spend the entire year off the land, garden beds and coops with rooms to expand. If they can do that, then they can get the place and sell proper plumbing and power. Lordy Lou, I say I give up. I would give up. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. You could not pay me enough. I'm like, nope. Take it out. I don't want it. I don't want it. I could not live off the grid. Here, wait, what lot did you say again? Oopsie, sorry. Sorry, what lot did you say today? Go back down real quick. Find it. Here it is. You said place in Wiltshire. Oh, I was right there. It's right here. Okay. Good to know. I figured that it was that lot, but I was like, I wanted to guess. Tudor is one of your favorite styles. I love Tudor styled homes. I haven't done them in a long time. It's been a minute, but I do like the style of them. They're very unique and very different to look at and play with and build. I even like the little swoop of the roof. Looks very cute. But yeah, off the grid. This has 3 lot challenges and lot traits. Homey, home studio, and great soil, and then it has off the grid, simple living, and then wild fox. Simple living and wild foxes came with cottage living, so if you don't see them, that's why. But basically, simple living says that you can't cook anything unless you have the ingredients for it, which is crazy. But I think it's like, it makes your Sims more self-sufficient if they wanted to have something, you know, distinct. But I like the idea behind this build though. It's really unique and very different. I feel like I want to do a rags to riches challenge on YouTube and do something like that, but I feel like my Sim would die in 2.5 seconds. I hope not too much has appeared. I hope not. And also, Dualitan, welcome in. How are you doing today? Take the keys back. Take the keys back right now. I don't want to struggle. I would say that with Cottage, no, not that one. Well, that too. But Get Together was that one pack that I really loved. One, because it was the biggest world that we ever got with the most lots we've ever gotten. To date, Windenburg is the most lots we've ever gotten in The Sims 4. And I really like the variety that it brings. Even though the whole pack idea is about partying, like going to parties and starting clubs and hanging out with your friends, I think that I still like the idea of the fact that it gave that European Tudor style vibe that I was looking for. Plus it was like the first Sims camp I ever attended in real life, so it holds a special place in my heart. Very nice bathroom. I don't use the Vampire game pack as much for the bathrooms per se. It is a nice pack though. The roofing is very nice. All the builds that we've seen, the roofing is really good. Even the one that's modern. Say my sim would die or I cheat or cheat something. Yeah, I feel like I would just cheat at some point. I would struggle. I mean, I do love a good mean rags to riches and I can play through the whole thing. But I don't know if I could do no off the grid and simple living. If I did simple living, my sim would die. I would have to go to somebody else's house to eat food. Get together is a very true gift. TV won't work unless they finish their year. It's like entertainment? No, sorry, can't have that. It's like you want entertainment? Go outside. That's your entertainment. Enjoy that. Enjoy the outdoors where it's supposed to be. It's very, very historical. Very nice. I wonder why they challenged them to do this. What was the reason behind it? Like behind this to challenge them to live off the grid and simple living and live life without technology for a whole year. Oh gosh. I don't think I could do that. I would not be able to do that. I probably would and could, but I just wouldn't want to. And yeah, the platforms, so instead of using chairs, these platforms. Even the simple living, cottage living styled kitchen. I like this kitchen. It's simple. Like, you don't have your sink on side, like inside the counter. There's no indoor plumbing, basically. You just have to use whatever you had. Very old and decrepit, or just old styled cooking. Relatives have, wait, eccentric and wanted to lure the family back into the home country, perhaps?
We've
no.
seen each other twice today, Tilda.
I would say destroy the house right now. I don't want it. I don't like it. You can't make me. I'll move somewhere else. And Dualitan, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And yes, I did see you earlier today on the It Gets Better Twitch channel. You like the closed off floor plan? Yeah. I was very keen, like specifically for this shell challenge, I was very interested in seeing how you all did the first floor layout. Because I did the second floor layout, but you all had the first floor. I was very curious about all this. This is the dining room. Okay, all candles. And this actually kind of wants me to put a ultimate guide on how to do rags to riches in The Sims 4. Like what objects to use, what mods to use, etc. Oh. Oh, storage. I was like, what is this? I'd be like saying bye. I'm near Yoda. I am. Where? I don't see it. Oh, back in the kitchen. Is that a confession booth? No, that's just where you have all your stacked chairs. Not really confession booth, but it could be. It could be. Classroom, maybe. Baby Yoda was where? Also, Alicia, thank you so much for the 200 bits. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Why do I feel like I'm like going crazy? Back in the kitchen.
Bits.
Oh, the hallway. Oh. And Dab, thank you for the bits, for the 100 bits inserted in a hype train. Oh my gosh. You don't put baby in corner. You put baby in corner. I cry. You put baby in corner. I cry. The ambiance is so nice. And Sammy, ditto, thank you for the 100 bits as well. He's in corner because he ate all the frogs. Oh, true. True. So that was a little storage closet to put all your chairs, your bar stools and stuff. This is a bathroom. And I was gonna say, why is it so dark in here? Because it's off the grid. Nobody puts baby in corner. Baby Yoda is just plain size, like, I'm watching you. And you all can thank you for the 131 bits. Appreciate it. Oh, I haven't used this shower in a while. It's from, I think, Outdoor Retreat, which I feel like needs a refresh, in my opinion. A very good bathroom. Ugly wallpaper just was added in later to build a temporary bathroom. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. I like the mismatched vibe though. Okay, this bedroom must be just for one sim who loves cats because of the cat. Poster calendar, love it. Kind of looks like Snap though, but very cute. Very cute. Green, brown, tan. Grayish brown tannish wallpaper. But I like this bedroom. Very Tudor style. Very good. Very good. I think this bed is from cats and dogs, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Nope, I was right. Cats and dogs. You love I love the cottage living wood floor. Yes. I use this flooring all the time. Like when I can, I'll use it. It works very well with Tudor style, I would say. It's a cat lover who's bisexual, and we love to see it. And Sammy Dito, thank you for giving a gift sub to Simterior. I appreciate so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, here are the stairs. Very good. Also, a very interesting way to, like, you know, close off the stairs in a different way. Cool. There we go. Thank you for the bits. Alrighty. Upstairs on the second floor. Oh, okay. Let me just zoom out and then zoom back in, because I need to see everything. There we go. That's better. Now, for the second floor is what I did for the layout. So this is very interesting. How you all did the hallway, how you decorated it, and gave it character. You definitely furnished the hallway way better than I did. I just slapped in 2 chairs and called it a day. I didn't do much in my own hallway rendition of the shell challenge at all. I was like, too much work. Move on to the next one. Now this one is for a single sim, most likely, who may be a teenager, who loves pride, who loves guitar, so like they love music. I also like little, what's it called? The shoes. I like the shoes. Oh, and they must love photography as well. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. This is so cute. It's all about the simplicity of builds I love that really make a statement, you know? This must be like the laundry area. Now I'm curious. I wonder if you put in some laundry day stuff where you put the washer tub and the clothing line, since that technically is an off-grid object. I'm not sure. We'll see. Dolatan, thank you for the 100 bits again. Thank you, thank you. Vampire game pack shower tub combo. Toilet and sink. Vampires must live here. Also aromatherapy too. Very nice. Scented scents for the bathroom. Keeping it nice and fresh. Sammy Diddle, thank you for the bits. The little touches again, so cute. Yes. The little touches are very nice. What in the world? This toddler, or these 2 kids, have a bigger bedroom than I thought, and a fireplace too? Wowzers. What's going on? Hello? Wait, it went off twice. Oh, the Wallatan, thank you for giving a gift sub to Saturn. I appreciate it. This home would be good for the Decades Challenge. Oh, it would be. It screams Decades Challenge to me, I agree. But I heard that alerts go off twice. Oh well. Oh well. But thank you for the gift sub though. I'm always curious, like, how do people get a fireplace upstairs on the 2nd floor? It's scary. I'd be scared for the toddlers. Oh, a custom-made changing table. Potential chaos as this would have, yeah. I really like this. You flipped around the counters and made like a custom-made changing table. I did that in one of the renovations I did a while ago, and I love this. This is why I wish we had changing tables in The Sims 4 for like toddlers. Babies, We can hold out for that. But I like that. Really cute. Because you use the laundry day ottoman. Because I've used this before myself. And it's so nice. Changing table is such a great idea. And also, PK Patricia, thank you for giving a gift sub to Space Dorito. Appreciate it. I think I messed up mine in the stairs out, but I didn't move them from the location. But that might be another shell I'm thinking of. You never know. Too many shells, so much building. I'd be confused too. Ooh. But why is this so nice? It's so cute. Oh. All hail baby Yoda. They watch you while you sleep. They must be incarnated by Edward Cullen. When you put Baby Yoda where you sleep, my immediate thought, Edward Cullen, because he watched Bella Swan sleep in her own bedroom, and he just creeped silently in a dark corner of her bedroom. That will live my head rent-free because that was the most creepiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But it's so cozy though. I feel like the bedroom looks really cute though. It makes all the bedrooms are so new. And I'm always thinking like, this cannot be the same shell. It just can't be. But in fact, it is. But you all made it look so extremely new. And you put your own spin to it, which I love. But for the backyard, we got a nice little grill action happening over here. Some planter pots. Little seating area. Very good. And then for the side yard is where you have all your little chickens in your chicken coop. And then also all of your garden plots that only cost 10 simoleons, which I love. These only cost 10 simoleons each. I'm literally not kidding. 10 simoleons. The other ones are like 30 and 50 and 200. It's best to use the ground when you have it. Oh, laundry is in the back corner. Back corner, you say? Oh, there we go. I figured there was like some type of like clothing line, washer tub somewhere in this build. So I was like, how are they gonna clean their clothes? They'd be stinking at the place. But you can wash your clothes over here. Nice. Cute. It's supposed to be the romantic being watching you in your sleep. Sure. We can go with that. Yeah. Sure, Misfit, sure. You have to turn, you picked up your sister and she's spilling the tea. Oh, the tea. We love tea. But either way, besties, claps in the chat. Claps in the chat, everyone, for that lovely and talented build. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so next up on the list, besties, is Black Rose. I like the story behind this build so much. I just can imagine company kids like, why must you do this to us, parentals? How dare thee? You will rue the day. Mark my words, you'll rue the day. And thank you all so much for the hype train. Appreciate it so much. Ooh to the woo. Alrighty, so this one is just called Black Rose 4970. Okay, let's see. I could have sworn I literally just saw it. Oh, here it is. It's like, I know I saw it somewhere, but where did I see it? This is a new crest on that back lot. But I think I can't change it because I have a build right there. Oh, no, I don't. What do you mean I can't afford this lot? No, y'all gotta move out. Evict, goodbye. Kicking out Sims so I can have my stuff. I have that emote Tabico. Hype Pat is my favorite. Very cute. Alrighty. I'll have to write an official challenge. Yes, indeed. I would say do it. Edward needs to go away. I hear there's like rumors that there might be another Twilight movie, but I feel like that's a lie. Imagine trying to have a good night's sleep, but Edward Cullen staring at you in the dark while a weird owl, like a weird owl, is like, hi, like, why are you here? No wonder Bella had stinking nightmares. Let me see something real quick. Oh gosh. Oh, I can't do that then. Oh well. Anywho, Black Rose, if you're here, we would love to know your true inspiration behind this build here today. I definitely see that you use that one kit that I cannot remember. Was it the Courtyard Oasis kit? That's what it was called. The Courtyard Oasis kit. Haven't used that kit in a while. The store is from Realm of Magic, which I've never used. But I like the roofing on this build. Very good. Also, you put it on stilts too. This is a Victorian Mediterranean. Oh, okay. Like Victorian Mediterranean. Oh, Victorian turned into Mediterranean. Ah, okay. I see it now. I like it though. Very different, I would say. Even using the flowers, I love this. I love the flowers. And you know what's so funny? I have not used the Courtyard Oasis kit since we had the Courtyard Oasis kit. The only plant I used from that kit is that one plant. It's the only plant I use. I don't use anything else from that kit. Just that one plant. But it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I also like the fact that you had the dining room in the front entrance area. It's different. Even also using all the different items from the U-Haul, and especially adding your own spin to it. Let's see here. Okay, so this is the dining room over here. But what's up here? Kitchen? No, it's an office. Oh, you know what? I was actually going to do like, what was it? I was gonna have my, diagonal like this to the office in my own build, but I think I've made it flat. I think. I don't remember. But again, I like what you've done so far. The blue is so good. Yes, it is. I believe it came with Jungle Adventure. And let me just tell you, besties, Jungle Adventure is a really good pack. It has really great wallpaper. Like these swatches. Like, look at that red. That red is beautiful. That green. This tan. Like, all the swatches, I have to say, are really, really nice with that pack. You could do no wrong with them. You even have like a muted blue as well. They can go with it too. Very cute. I got the Busted Dust kit and I found out I found it underwhelming, which made me not really trust all the kits. I feel like kits are just a thing that are like a hit or miss sometimes depending on what your preference is. At least for me it is. I don't really use all the kits that I have just because I don't have a need for all of them, but at the same time I just use them here and there. Mainly just for the plants. The Blooming Rooms kit is the only one that I use a lot. Because it's plants. I never used That's the Living Rug before. But I love it in the living room. You know, I haven't had a chance to use the City Living Rug either. Actually. I don't think I've ever used the City Living Rug that much. Because the original swatch is this one. But I've never actually had a chance to use this one either. Because I haven't found a way to use it properly. You only have the plant kit. Because plants. Very good. Okay, anyway, but big space for maybe a large family. So what was like your, like you said, it was Victorian turned into Mediterranean. Was there a bigger meaning behind it? Why you chose that style, Mediterranean? If you don't mind me asking. But then the kitchen, very big kitchen. I don't know why. My build, now looking at all these builds, my build looks awkward. Because I made my kitchen so awkwardly shaped along with like my dining room that I feel like I could have done a little bit better on my own. But I like the kitchen though. Very open space. It keeps it like good. I can see myself living here with the warm sea wall blowing through the house. Yes. Ooh, a nice little like not patio, but what do you call it again? A closet? Pantry. Pantry is what you call it. This must be the bathroom over here. Yes, the bathroom. Okay, very good, very good. Only if you shower. Oh, nice. Good. I couldn't think of the word. Like, wait, what's the thing? Pantry, closet, thing, area where you store stuff in that place. It just felt like building something like that. Oh, good. Something out of your comfort zone. That's good. Oh, hello, Baby Yoda. How are you doing? First thing you see. You want to play in Jungle Adventure more, but I feel like the gameplay would be more fun if I wasn't only a vacation world. Yeah. I try my best to accumulate a lot of money to live there. Not live there, but like vacation there a lot. Or I just end up going back and forth between each and every other day to vacation there. But I get what you mean, though. It would be fun to live in Dorada. I know there's a mod to make the vacation worlds residential, but I want it actually in the game, you know? We got a nice cute toddler's bedroom, very cutesy ootsy. Even like the little poster. This is from Get Famous, I believe. Oi! Don't be mean to thyself. I'm sorry. You love the Jungle Adventure. How Jungle Adventure looks here? Yes. If you're like trying to build something like jungly or Mediterranean or whatever, Jungle Adventure is the way to go. Yes. And a nice cute turquoise bathroom? Yes, turquoise bathroom. Very cute indeed. I would love to do more bathrooms in my builds that have a unique style like this. That I might probably just like my own personal builds. What I'll probably do. I'm concerned. It's probably like have platforms in my bathrooms. Is this intentional? Is that intentional? Put the baby in the corner? Literally baby in corner? I'm like, oh, okay. Baby in corner. Literally. It's the best place for that. Oh, another Baby Yoda. Very perfect. Ooh, okay. I really like this wallpaper. This came in the Caribbean update we got so long ago. I forget what pack it was before, but I really love this wallpaper. I use it in more like the brown swatch, but this blue is like really, you know, it's really gravitating towards my feel. I like it. I like this wallpaper. It's a very good touch. Even like the hints of yellow also contrast with the wallpaper. Even this bed from Jungle Adventure. Welcome back. New. You did it on purpose. Babies don't need much room, to be honest. That's true. Now this is another bathroom. Okay. Even then, like the blue hints here and there makes it look nice. This wallpaper is from. Oh, it's from the kit. Courtyard Oasis kit. Interesting. So this was definitely heavily using this kit for the flooring and wallpaper. Okay. Very good. Very good. And then over here, we have the kids' bedroom. Oh. And this one has a bunk bed too with the bay window. Nice. Bay window seat. And the color scheme. Chef kiss. Babies in corners, newest, greatest parenting technique. Baby in corner. Learn from your mistakes. I also have never noticed like markers under the chair from this drawing table for kids. Kind of never noticed that before. But this looks very nice. I like the orange and blue color scheme in this room. Very, very bold. And the blue just makes it such more vibrant. So I know this wallpaper is from base game, but I've never seen it this vibrant before. Maybe the orange helps. Who knows? But next stop, we got the balcony where you can go paint. Of course, painting outside and nice views of New Crest. Down below, you've got yourself a nice drinkable but non-drinkable pool. grill and patio seating. But we're gonna actually go down there to see what we fully get out of this. But now how do we get outside? There's no back door to this, so this would be probably a thing called a wraparound porch kind of action? Maybe? Oh no, you just walk outside. Okay. Oh, so this is where you have your lounge chairs. Okay, and all your candles. Good. And your gardening's on the side. Okay. This is very cute. I like the floor. Like, I'm not kidding. I literally love the floor. Jungle Adventure is just like a very underrated pack. I would say that a lot of people don't entirely use a lot. But people should use it more, honestly. You have to head off. It was 1:30. Thank you for tuning my build and all the lovely. Being all lovely and being amazing and seeing everyone. Yeah, it was nice seeing you and your build as well. Thank you for hanging out with us, Artie. See you next time. Hopefully for another stream, of course. But yeah, very, very cute. I love the execution. I love the roofing. I love what you've done. But can we get some claps in the chat, please? And thank you, everyone, for this lovely build. Thank you very much. Alrighty, besties. Next. I used to think pool water was okay to drink. I was also that kid who would eat bubbles. Eat bubble bath bubbles. I would actually eat regular bubbles. Like, you know, you blow the bubbles. I would actually eat those. Don't do that. It's not good for you. It's not good. It's not good at all. Coughing up bubbles. Okay, next up on the list is we got what Catsby. Same username. Okay. Let's see here what we got. Here it is. There we go. This one is in Windenburg as well, in a 40 by 30 lot. Know exactly where that one's at. You made a tiny living in Jungle Adventure house once. Still really like it. I think that works well. Jungle Adventure and tiny living. You make a tiny jungle home. That's nice. Because I kind of been thinking of what I want to do for my save file with Jungle Adventure. Like, I want to completely demolish all of the old builds and put new ones. And probably make one that was a tiny home. Alrighty. What number are we up to now? We are on number... I would say number 5. We're going very slow with these today. There's so much with this one, but we have a long list. So we are now on what Catsby. Next will be Space Dorito, Slill J, Space Subject Danny, Raven Queen, Tabico, Miss Monkey, Louis Hay, Alicia, Dancing Diva, Car, Boba T Cat, Sammy Ditto, Marhulakin, Janie, Marsh, Misfit, and then Suki. There's a lot to go through today. And again, I will do more on Thursday. You could be like, do a tiny treehouse. Yeah, I could do that. A treehouse probably in Salvadorada. Yeah, that's a good idea for a nice house. Because when you think about it, some of the lots I feel like deserve treehouse, you know? You like the orange and blue kids room in the last build to Rose. Having data issues today, so sorry. No, you're all good. You're all good. Be as active as you want today. Okay, so what's Catsby if you're still here? I would love to know more, but if you're not, we can still tour it either way. But I like this little house. In Windenburg, it fits. It also kind of fits in the style of Newcrest, maybe Willow Creek, maybe. But I like the whole idea of this. I like the landscaping, I love the execution. Even putting it on terrain makes it different as well. Oh, you even have like a little side garage as well. That's so nice. Oh, that's so cool. A little side garage. And thank you for the hydrate check, Captain Gaston. Greystone. Anyway, the big tiny living lamp pairs well with jungle living plant. It does. So glad I didn't turn mine in 17 minutes. I would love to still see everyone's builds. I say still upload either way, you know? It's always fun because you never know who's gonna see it, you know? So this is a garage, and I would say I would see a lot of garages like this, honestly. A lot of garages do look like this a lot when it comes to the inside being unfinished. My parents' garage literally looks like this, unfinished wallpapers and everything, with a bunch of stuff inside, minus their cars. Of course, they have cars in there, but I like the realism to it as well. I know, garages, it's so believable as well. Very nice. Get your own little driveway with your 3 cars and everything. This actually also fits very well in Brindleland Bay. It gives off Brindleland Bay vibes, you know? It's okay, I can't remember his name sometimes, it's okay. It's all good, you know, hey. I slip up sometimes and I correct myself. But yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got on the inside, then we'll go to the side yard, of course. But this, yeah, this definitely gives off Brindleland Bay vibes, for sure. This might be just the way it's stylized to me, but I really like this whole house. I would love to live in here, to be honest. The simple white wallpaper with all the prints and all the like objects are really nice. Oh, this is a plant that I use all the time. This is the only plant I actually use, and I don't actually think it's from that kit. It's from Cottage Living. Never mind. Never mind. Actually, no, it's this plant right here. This is the plant that I like to use a lot. But then I always want to set it down, but there's like a shadow on it. But still, either way. They have some nice tall wall windows at the door. They do. Which these are from, let's see, the door is from Strangerville, and the windows are also from that pack as well. Interesting. Not bad. Not bad at all. Real cozy. Real cozy. The exterior very much looks like a magazine front page. Oh, it does. Okay, got a nice little nook cranny over here for some little decoratives, your awards. And then we have your living room / kitchen, almost dining room area. But this looks really nice. I love this living room. I love the sectional couch. So cool. So adorable. I love it. I even love the fireplace and all the bookshelves as well. All stacked. Well, it's just, actually, it's just one single bookcase, but it's 2 of them on each side of the fireplace. It's really nice. Very nice. Big old couch. I honestly have to say, Dream Home Decorator was like the best pack we ever got for a game pack because it introduced sectional couches. You saw windows in a real house that look exactly like Cinderella ones. Oh, this is a laundry room. Okay, laundry room. I wish we had more windows like that because I do really love Strangerville for their windows. It's a very nice kitchen. I even like the subway tiles on the backsplash, and this is from base game, by the way. The wallpaper for the kitchen. It is not. This is not modded Sims. I do use mods in my own game, but these builds are not. They're actually inside of the game itself from different packs. I literally neglect my Cinderella pack. I never use it, but I need to fix that. I would fix it too. I feel like you would have a lot of fun using the build and buy items. But we are doing shell tours today. So we did a shell challenge previously, and we're looking at all the builds that people have submitted for our shell challenge. Now, if you didn't do this one or you just didn't submit one, we will have another one at some point soon, hopefully. Just don't know when, but I will let you all know when that will be in Discord and stuff. Welcome back to Happy Co. Twitch. My game crashed? Not my game crashing. That was weird. Okay, kind of rude. I'm sorry that Twitch is being glitchy. Well, that was just ugly. Your mom's dream kitchen right there. Seriously, my dream kitchen, I want a big island with a lot of counter space. That's what I want. Welcome back. I kicked off for a second. Oh, no, it's fine. Twitch has been very iffy these past couple of days, you know, kind of weird. Kind of weird. And I don't understand why. Oh gosh. Not Amazon Prime gonna renew. I'm gonna be poor again. You just had the same reaction. I'm like, excuse me, not my game crashing on me like it's their birthday or anything. Kind of rude, kind of sus. This game couldn't take the gorgeousness, right? Okay. Let's see, let's go back to that save. I didn't save anything, so this one over here. Hello?
But you can't 'cause you're a chump. A chump.
Sammy Ditto, thank you for the 5 community gift subs. A little help with Prime, you know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think that Prime is about to go up on price. Eventually soon, I feel like. At some point, but I forget what day it is. But thank you for giving gift subs to Ducky Momo. I love that reference from Phineas and Ferb. Raven, Lynn, Hanks, Junk Oof, and Erica. I hope you all enjoy the emotes, by the way, besties. Let's see. Spring unpacking. Okay. It seems to be better now. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Let's see. The game. You see in the game was intimate, right? So that build that we literally just looked at, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe. Where did it go? Wait, hold up. Where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Now, Cotton Eye Joe. I lost track. Whose build did we just look at? I drew a blank. Oh, wait, never mind. Here it is. Found it. We are on number 6, I believe. Yeah. By 17%, even though their profits rose 50% last year. Wait, what? Really disliking Jeff right now, right? Like, okay, Amazon's going up, Disney Plus is going up, Netflix is going up to like $15. Everything's going up, and my dad's been thinking of getting rid of Netflix. But here's my thing: I watch Netflix religiously, and if he cancels it, I'm gonna end up getting it myself because that's what I did when he canceled Disney Plus. I have every single streaming service besides Peacock and Discovery Plus. So I didn't catch the number 2 we were up to because I had to stir in my popcorn chicken. We're at number 6 today. Number 6. 6 out of 24. Thank you all for keeping track because my brain does not comprehend. Prices are rising. So yeah, Netflix is going up to $15, and that's what HBO Max is right now. I don't know how much Amazon's going up, and I forget what the other services are going up to. It's just ridiculous. It's crazy. But anyway, the kitchen, like I said, is smack dab amazing. I love the tile. I love the little different counters you use from Dream Home Decorator. Even the chairs are really cute. And the aprons and all the clutter. And then the dining room is also equally as nice. Everything is just placed nicely in each and every corner. This table is from that birthday update we got last year. And then over here we have a nice little corner bathroom. Very cute. That sounds yummy. Time to make some food, I guess. Yep. I took out some chicken to thaw out that I bought from Aldi's the other day, and I needed to thaw it out and separate some of the stuff so I didn't have all that laying out there all day. It was like, I should probably make some good stuff tonight. Use my air fryer and all, you know. This is a very cute first floor. I like the layout too. Always very interesting to see the layout, how it was done. As for the second floor, yeah, the doors are very cute. They're from Strangerville. And that was a countertop stove that you just saw. It was from Dream Home Decorator. You watch streaming TV more than cable? I don't even have cable. I did in the past, but I was like, no. Well, my parents did. I didn't have it because I wasn't paying for that. But cable TV is just like not fun anymore. Like there's nothing really on for me to like really watch it will interest me. So I watch more streaming services more than anything. I have to have Netflix. That's where like Raising Dion and like some other cool stuff are going to be going on too. Future, you know? That's where all my K-dramas are on. Netflix has all the good K-dramas. You know? You had some friends. You had me some fried rice last night. So that should be your dinner tonight. Ooh, love a good leftover action. Love leftovers. Gotta keep them good. Heated up and fresh. Nice bathroom. It's a very nice bathroom. Love the mirror. I also love the little corner too. I like this. I closed mine off so I had more room for everything. But I like the little cow plant as well. Little mini Rochella. Very cute. This build is made by What's Catsby. What Catsby on the gallery. My favorite K-drama. Right now, at the moment, I am currently watching Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. And I'm really liking it. I'm on episode, I think, 5 or 6. I also am very sad that it didn't get a second season. So, there's only one season right now. But it's a very cute bedroom. Yeah, Raising Dion is really good. I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. There's 2 seasons. Can't remember if it got renewed for season 3 already, but it's really good though. I know so many tiny plants. So many cute things in this house that I really love. There's even a baby Yoda on your nightstand. Cute. I also have to say that I wish we got more, or I hope we get more bunk beds in The Sims 4, because I think that'd be really nice to have a bit more variety of different styles. This is very cute. You're watching Through the Darkness. What is that about? Because I'm always looking for new ones since I'm almost done with Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Okay, good, simple, neutral bathroom. Ooh, a little private quarter for the shower. Cute. You haven't finished Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha yet? I recommend that you finish it. I do have to say that one character, I forget his name, but he's so annoying. He's literally everywhere. It's like, already express your feelings. It's not that hard, you know? That was your dream bedroom when you were 7. And Ben, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome in. This is a nice big master bedroom. Oh, that's a mirror. Oh my goodness, every time it fools me. I literally thought there was like, you know, an archway. I thought this was like an archway right here. And then I thought, you know, the mirror was like tilted. No, it's an actual mirror that has like a tilted part at the bottom. Every time it fools me. The illusion. But very cute bedroom though, very neutral. A little brown and gray tones, which is like, I really love. But very nice rug. I think this rug came with base game. Where'd it go? Yep, this rug is from base game, but it's enormously large. It's a very big rug that I do recommend sizing down at least like 1 time or like 2 times. But it's a really nice rug to use. A lot of variety colors. The main swatch is like a red, like this one right here, but it's very, very good. And it fits the color scheme too. And they put baby in corner. Ooh, but this is so cute. All the plants on the little like balcony. Crash landing on you. That sounds familiar. Is that a K-drama? Because I feel like I've seen it. or like I've heard of it on like on the little like watch thing, but I feel like I feel like I did, but I don't remember. Let's see. It would be a K-drama if you didn't take 20 episodes for each character to get together. Right. K-dramas take their time, I've noticed. A lot of K-dramas, like, they space it all out in like 20, 30 episodes maybe, or a whole season for them to get together. I'm like, oh my gosh, please, just get together already. I can't take it anymore. It's about a man whose profiles killers to catch them. He helps the police department. Oh. Interesting. That's a really interesting concept for a storyline. Not bad. Okay. Never used that Rex Watch before. Neither have I. It's a K-drama. It's romance. That's what they do. Romance K-dramas space them out a lot. Now this is the backyard. The backyard has a very interesting feel to it, I would say, that I do like a lot. Okay. Now this is just, what is this? Oh, so they use the flat one and then they use the more with the bumps on them. Okay, to fill in the patches. I like that. And they use a platform. Oh, that's so cute. I love this garden area. Very full, very nice. Even using the gazebo and the pool and the landscape looks really nice too. Oh, so cute. My friends with triplets, and they share a room with their younger brother and sometimes wonder how the room is set up. I just don't know how to get all those plans together like that. It's all about placing your objects together. As long as you kind of have move objects on, you should be able to do that. I do know that some of the objects, however, are like one object. Like this object right here is all together, so you can't separate them. But you just squeeze them in corners. You should be good to go. But most of them are just like all one plant, which is great, but I wish there was more variety. A very good house, very good landscaping, very good execution. Love the layout on the first and second floor. Very, very nice. Very well done. But can we get some claps in the chat, please, and thank you for this lovely build. Do you know any streamers? Wait, what? Do I know any streamers, or do you think it's possible that a streamer out there has made a personalized app for like a brand or something related to their channel? I was thinking of making my own app in Unity, but I was wondering if anyone else has done the same. No. I have never made an app myself, but I have my own website. I have made my own website for like personal reasons and just like branding stuff, but I've never had my own app. Because I feel like an app is too much to upkeep and it's too much time. Whereas a website's easier to maintain and update regularly. But I have my own website. It's just SpringSims.com. But I use mine regularly. Yeah, very cute backyard. That's exactly how my 80-year-old Grams does her garden. That's so cute. Summers in Windenburg would be really, really nice, I would say. You could do no wrong with them. Alrighty, next step on the list is Space Dorito. Space Dorito, are you ready? This is Sadie Kate. Let's see, I literally just saw it. Somewhere. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? A very, very lovely house. You love the cars. I forgot to say it earlier. Yeah, the cars are definitely a nice touch to add into a build for shoresies. Let's see. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. This one's placed in New Crest on a 30 by 20. Nope. Yeah, New Crest 30 by 20. Actually, that looks like Willow Creek in that one lot in the far back corner, like right there. Yeah, right there. Let's see. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps you, Ben, on your question. Switch to your laptop so now I can type faster. Yay! And RPG, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alrighty. Space Dorito. Give us the tea, give us the vibes. What did you do? What did you like about it? How did this come to be? I would love to know, and the chat would love to know. Alrighty. Hello, RPG, welcome in. But I do have to say, I already automatically like this little, not garden, play area in the front yard. Yeah, the little play area in the front is so cute. Now this is just flooring. Yeah, it's just flooring that you can get in base game. I feel like for me, if I did this, I would probably put sand, so it's like another active place where they can play. If you didn't know this, besties, if you use the sand from Terrain Tools, what the heck? What? Wait a minute. Is this new? Did they update something in this game? I don't remember seeing, well, I don't know. We always had those. I don't know. Then I don't know why it was highlighted then. Weird. Anyway, but yeah, if you didn't know this about the sand, you can place down sand and your Sims could actually play in it. But I love that. I love little play area though, and little car and little kiddie pool as well. Your grams grows corn, giant zucchini, cucumbers, monster tomatoes, Japanese eggplant, golden melons, and cantaloupe all in her garden. That's a lot. Death. But that's nice. Oh, they're adding in new interactions with the sand. Yeah, so with the new pack, they're adding in where you can draw in the sand, I think, as well. Sometimes it does that, but we already had those turning panes. I figured we did, but it was like, game, are you good? Are you good? I guess because also they did update the game with a patch update that fixed a few things, I guess. I don't know. What did I miss? Was on the phone for 5 minutes. You didn't miss much. We literally just started another shell tour just now, and this one is made by Space Dorito, who's in the chat. Your death at your doorstep, waiting. Timely order. It is your time. I like this open floor plan concept for the living room entrance area. It's made for like kids and cats and dogs, and even like, so cute. This is definitely made for a family for sure. Definitely made for a family. Yeah, definitely interesting color scheme. Very gray-like, I would agree. It works well. Enter if you dare. The gnome says, I see you. You cannot escape me. You step out this house, we'll have issues. We'll have problems. Okay, this is a very moody kitchen, I would say. Very little light, but it does make good for a nice conversation. And these are spa day cabinets. I swear I've never seen that pet bed before. It's very flat. It came with cats and dogs. Actually, nope, it came with My First Pet stuff. Never mind. Stand corrected. My First Pet stuff is where this thing came from. Ooh. EcoCraft flooring. Base game. Not bad. I like how you put the kitchen and dining room in the same place. But also making the first floor very different. But the layout is very different from the other ones we've seen. And you also utilize this like small little nook to make a pantry action. Or a storage closet. And then for the bathroom, we got down here as well. Very cute. Yeah, little play tent. Had a Winnie the Pooh one as a kid. They had those. I should have bugged my parents for one then. I would have dreamed to have a Winnie the Pooh play tent. Instead, I got a Winnie the Pooh talking toy. I'm still grateful though. Blue, gray. Oh wait, gray. Blue is one of my favorite colors. Combos, nice. Okay, this one is an office. So in here you have your Sims making books, complaining about to the forums, parenting skill, whatever have you, what your parents and your Sims do on the computer, they can do it in here. I see you kind of mismatched some of base game wallpaper and Dream Home Decorator wallpaper with this room. Little bit pride flag as well. Very cute indeed. Ah. I wish some of the debug items were usable, like you place them down and your Sims could use them as like functioning objects. Be nice. That'd be very nice. Oh, there's the fridge. I was like, where's the fridge? It was all tucked in the corner over here. You like how the dining room is so bright and it pops? It does. That tells you where your Sims should sit, not in the living room where they make all the crumbs and a mess. You like the dark color in the kitchen, very modern, very chic. Yes. Well, let's go upstairs, besties. You still have your Winnie the Pooh that talks. See, I still have mine. You can't see it, but oh, like right there. There's my Winnie the Pooh. However, the thing is, it doesn't work anymore. It no longer works. Like the battery is literally dead. I would have to buy a whole new one and configure it for it to work. But I'm like, I don't want that. Upstairs is where I did the layout. So this is very interesting to see. One solid pink door. I like the distinct of that. But this is where your kids can go up here and perform for all the people in the home. But in here, I'm assuming is a toddler's bedroom. Nice. Okay. This is where all the toddler can sleep. They have all the toys. All the toys. Kelsey! Thank you so much for the raid again. Oh my goodness. Hi, party peeps. Welcome, welcome in. I hope your stream went well. Pokemon. You know, I've been seeing that ad everywhere on my TV. I have yet to buy it. Would you say it's a good game to play? Because I've never played a single Pokemon game in my entire life. But Kelsey, thank you so much for the raid again and sending your lovely community over here. Hopefully you are doing swell on this fine evening. But today, if you're popping in right now, besties, we are doing shell tours from our previous shell challenge at the moment. So we're seeing all the talented builds and seeing what people have been up to. Kelsey made you buy it? You would say yes? Okay. I feel like I should probably give it more, look at it more before deciding to buy it. Which reminds me, if I do buy it, I'm gonna need a bigger SD card for my Switch. Because I simply am running out of storage because I take a lot of screenshots on my Switch for Animal Crossing. But thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me. It's really cute and funnier. And then some of the Pokemon games, I think. Okay. From the commercials that I've seen, they do look really nice. Whoa, okay. Hello. Oh, it's a void critter. I was stunned. The game is great. Pokemon's fun. I remember watching a lot of the Pokemon shows on TV, and I loved them. And I loved all the moves that came out of it. But I never really got a chance to play the games because I never owned like a DS or like one of those old consoles to really get to enjoy them as others. I stuck with my my gun and played Habba Hotel. Ooh, excuse me. I know, this is a very fun room. A lot of ghosties. It's very blue. Baby Yoda is your security camera. Sees you when you walk in and walk out. So be aware. They see everything from a high ceiling. No, this is not modded. We are doing shell tours. So if you're curious, we're doing shell tours today. And this is actually a shell challenge we did previously, where I build a shell, upload to the gallery, and then you all furnish it. And then we do tours at the end of the month. But no, nothing is modded here. This is all stuff in the game you can get from various of packs. The kids room, I have to say, is definitely more enjoyable because they have a lot more variety you can use for them. And then we have a nice little funsies bathroom. I have not used this wallpaper ever since we had Snowy Escape. I feel like I just haven't had a chance to really properly use it. But it's a nice wallpaper to use for the bathrooms, I would say. Okay, very cute. Very cutesy. I know, isn't it cute? Yeah, so nice. You love void critters? I love void critters too. They're like a Pokemon, but for the Sims. Yeah, the gray theme is very nice. I like using gray in my builds as well, especially from cottage, no, not cottage living. Cats and dogs, that's where the wallpaper is from. Very gray theme, that's what I live for. Babies put in corner as usual, but we got 2 yoga mats, which I love. Very cutesy, very good. Your Sims can do yoga here. Even like putting the bed near the bay window is a nice touch as well. And yeah, very good use of clutter as well. Anytime I get a chance, I use it. Very good. The flooring is from cats and dogs as well. The wallpaper is also from cats and dogs in the gray. Very good. Very good indeed. You should be very proud of yourself with this one. This is very nice. Ah! Wait, where's this from? City Living. This one's also from Snowy Escape. Oh, see, I don't really use all the swatches, or like I never really go through all the swatches in the game. So I'm always so stunned by half of the swatches you all use in your submissions. Not the baby carriage. When they don't make them objects anymore, they just put baby in corner. And then over here we have a nice little bathroom over here, all white and simple with some black hits. So it's like a little bit of a modern bathroom. Very cute. And then you have your patio where you can come out here, garden a little bit, and maybe even paint a little bit as well. But it looks like your Sims are growing carrots and hollybush. Nice. Welcome back from your Lurk Saturn. Every time I don't see Snowy Escape, someone makes a cute bathroom and kids room, right? I should probably use it more often. I mean, that entire pack, everything matches, so I have no excuse for not using it, you know? And for the downstairs, we got a nice little side part where you can go grill and also sit. What's a trash can? Many things to life. Welcome in. How are you doing today? And also welcome all new friends from Kelsey's Raid, by the way. Sorry. Normally I say hello to everyone, but sometimes it's nearly impossible. So thank you all so much for the raid and hanging out with me, spending your time, your day, hanging out with people like me and Kelsey and others. Am I the only one who has played Unpacking more than once? I've played it one time, but I kind of want to play it again. Even though it's the same stuff over and over, but I kind of low-key want to play it again, but probably by myself. I might play it on my Xbox just one of these days. All grapes. Good, good. You made a skeleton build and no one ever finished them? I wish I was no more. Hey, let me tell you, Katie Bird. Put yourself out there. Use social media. Everyone's always looking for a great way to furnish a build or get better at furnishing. I say use social media to your advantage. That's the best possible way. That's what I did. And always putting your own hashtag also helps too, to keep track of all your builds. Yes. So never say no one ever's going to do your build challenge. Someone eventually will do it. May not be at the same time, but eventually down the line. But using your own hashtag helps keep track of all your builds and even your own shell challenge. Using social media to keep, get people noticed and people to see your shell challenge, it's always good. And I'm doing really good, many things to life. Thank you for asking. I'm just chilling like a villain looking at all these builds from our previous shell challenge today. So we're just vibing alone. Where's that blanket and pillow from? These are from Toddler stuff. So these pillows right here, Toddler stuff, and then the rug is from Laundry Day stuff. Yep. Yeah, Toddler stuff is where these are from. They came with a lot of good objects, I would say. How many more are we going to look at today? So we've been going on for like 2 hours, so I'm not really sure. I'm hoping for at least a tour, maybe like 4 or 5 more. I'm hoping. Oh, really? They're a little bit clunky. Would I recommend? Okay. Then I have it on PC, so I'm fine. I also can get it on the Switch as well, so I have multiple ways. But good to know. Good to know. But yeah. Very, very good build. Very good. And Mary Poppin, thank you for the 3 bits. I appreciate it so, so much. Tabbyco, you are, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're number 10 on the list, by the way, Tabbyco. But very, very good. Besties, can we get some claps in the chat, please and thank you for that lovely build. Claps, claps for that amazing build. That your number? Oh, whew. I'll show you the list, besties. Here's the list. So who we have next is Slil J, and then next is Subject Danny, Raven Queen, Tabbyco, Miss Monkey, Louis Hay, and then you're after Louis Hay, Alicia. So I'll be doing more tours, don't worry. So I'll be doing more tours on Thursday. So if you are not in the stream on Thursday, I will still tour yours because you submitted a ticket. So if I don't get to today, I will do it on Thursday for more tours. But for the most part, we have a lot to go through. Also, wait a minute. Hold up. We only have 16, not 17. I was looking at the wrong list. But yeah, we have a lot to go through. Lots to go through. And Book Fan, welcome in. How are you doing today? Louis. Wait. Oh, Huey, like, oh, they rhyme. Oh, Louis, like Huey. Huey. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you for correcting me. Louis Huey. You're welcome. I love that you make everyone feel special. That's what I tell people. I always tell people that, you know, just because it may not happen now, it could happen in the future. I always like to try to lift up everyone in the best possible way by giving advice in some similar way that can help others. I never tear people down. I never tell people that, oh, you're bad, you shouldn't do that. No, I always lift people up in any way I can. We're all different people. We all do different things, and we all make things differently, you know. What am I looking at again? Let's see. I'm back with my chicken. Welcome back. Also, I'll be on the road on Thursday, but I'll make sure that I check the VOD. I've missed it. Awesome. Okay, good to know. I did have a fantastic Valentine's Day. I streamed on Valentine's Day with you all, and I did some vibing. I did Simsy's shell challenge actually yesterday. Where is it at? So we were just building in the Sims, and that's pretty much it. Oh, here it is. It was right in front of my face. You love raids because they give me new people to follow. Exactly, and that's what I like. Oh, like Ducks, Louie. Hey, you, like Huey Dewey? I think so. Wait, Louie. Yay. I'll work on it. I will be streaming tomorrow. Yes, so tomorrow I'll be streaming early at 10 a.m. I'll be playing The Sims Life Stories tomorrow. Also, besties, I am not making any early access content. So I already have the new pack, but I'm not gonna play it on stream for a while until EA makes a statement. I'm confused, and I need confirmation on what's happening, because personally, I feel sad that Russians can't play it, but also at the same time, I need more confirmation in a statement. Let's see, 40 by 30. Oh, Willow Creek. Just so you all know what's going on, because I'm not gonna play I was gonna play the pack on Thursday, but I'm like, no, I don't want to. So I wasn't going to. Nope, gonna kick you out. You gots to go. Evict. But yeah, that's where I stand. I feel like at this point, it's like I don't want to. Even though I'm really excited for the pack, I feel like there just should be a little bit more clarifying on EA's side on what's going on. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Molly. I appreciate it. You're a new viewer and I have only caught a few streams and you're rated NG. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I honestly, I'm not kidding. I'm really excited for the pack. I love what's coming inside of it, but I've always been the type of person who's been like, if everyone can't play it, it's just not as fun, you know? So I probably won't make any videos about it for a while. I'll still record stuff for it, but post it at a later date. So you kind of understand where I'm coming from. There you go. Put this off, there we go. And by all means, this is my own personal opinion, so. My own personal opinion. Oh no, you're fine, Car. I just wanted to bring it up because I was gonna make a statement on Twitter, but my words just don't work well when I type words, so I just speak it out loud. You know? Does anyone else watch these type of videos and collect houses for themselves? Yes. You know what's funny? I use shell challenges as an excuse to get inspiration for my own builds, because I'm like, I'll make a shell. Like, I'll make a shell, upload it later, and, you know, just casually take a bunch of screenshots for my own builds, because I'm like, how do you do what you do? Yeah, it's the wedding pack, yes. Yeah. If you want to read more on the issue and topic, the Sims community website made a whole blog post about it and explained everything on what's been going on and everything. So if one of my mods can post that link in the chat, that'll be very helpful so people can kind of understand what all this is happening, what's going on with the situation. But the pack releases on Thursday for everyone around the world. We also got a brand new patch update today, so if you haven't updated your game, you can check it out. I also apologize if I'm behind in chat. No, you're fine. I'm behind on chat. I'm always behind on chat. I read chat out of order. So if you're brand new to my streams, just know I read chat out of order in like spurts a lot, because I'm just like that. I like to read almost every individual message as much as possible if I can, you know. Let me grab my comment from a few days ago. Thank you. This is some delivery where they added new cast relationships. Yes. Okay, the one thing I'm really happy about is that they added in the feature where you can now set your Sims as fiancés and create a Sim, which I think is so cool. Baby Yoda on the bench is so cute. Wait, where? I didn't see it. They see everything. They are basically your security camera. They keep you in check, all your Sims in check. Also, I kind of like how this car is slightly rotated on the side, like, you know, like rotate a little bit, you know what I mean? Like some cars like are straight, but when this car's like moved over a little bit, it's like it's driving somewhere. It's the little details for me, you know, the little details. It's the little details. Yeah, I have ADHD and it's just awful. And Trice Boo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, there's so much detail. And in here we have a garage. Of course, the car is not functional. We don't have cars in The Sims 4, but we do have bikes and mopeds and other things of the sorts. But in here you can actually make some fizzy drinks from Eco Lifestyle, which got updated. You no longer have a nice scary place of Dark and Despair of Evergreen Harbor. I believe this is where you can make your servos from Discovery University. I like all the little clutter. Even the tools. The tools up here are very nice. I'm assuming that Slow J probably used the tool mod to put that up there. He's watching the frogs, of course. Yeah. The frogs. Yeah. I tried being engaged today with the power couple scenario and I couldn't because they were related. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out a best way to use that scenario. Actually, where is the front door? I have no idea. I'm gonna go for it. I also haven't had a chance to really use a new scenario that we recently got. I think it's like, yeah, the power couple, that's right, power couple, because they love their jobs more than the relationship. You got diagnosed at 34. I've been diagnosed my whole life. Baby Yoda, nobody. Baby Yoda, dare to cross me? You dare cross my path? I triple dog dare you. You cross me, I cross you. In Animal Crossing. ADD Impossible Autism here. What up? I guess Neurodivergent Gang. It's a struggle. I hate it when the way I speak is very sporadic, if you can't tell, and it's like all over the place. But when people understand how I talk and it makes sense to them, I feel seen. I'm like, thank you. You understand my madness of me speaking words. What are these windows from? Mosquito pack. Ooh, I also like this too. I know your Sims can't walk on this, of course, it's debug, but I like this. You know, the little pathway is so cute. Yeah, I know a few people, some game changers are not gonna post any content. Actually, a lot of them that I know of aren't going to. Yeah, I know, perfect landscaping, yeah, depression, anxiety, and ADHD here. I love my best, but I love my life. So do I. Oh, they start the scenario married in the power couple scenario. Oh, so that's how they do it. I'm trying to figure out who I want to have that for my Sims. I like this. Oh, wait, this is really nice. Wait, this is really cool. What? Excuse me? Tell me why I thought this was sand. It's just random sculptures put together, and I love it. That is kind of scary, but I love it. Part 2 of this will be next. Well, this is next Thursday, but not this Thursday. No, this is this Thursday. I'll be streaming more Shell Tours this Thursday. This Thursday. Not next Thursday, this Thursday. Skipping the whole wedding pack, because there's so many things I have to do. But I like the backyard though. I love all the landscape is just extravagant. Breathtaking. Pineapple and pizza. Interesting choice. But we'll let that slide. No spoilers, but I do like the certain Boba Fett scene. I still haven't seen it yet. I still need to like work my way up to watch those that show, you know? Okay, where is the front door? Hold up. Wait. Where's the front door? How do you get inside? How do you... You know what? We just teleport in. We just teleport in. Backyard Oasis. I want to be besties with them, right? Okay. And yeah, it's very detailed. I agree. The front door is in the right. It is. The right. Where's my right? The front door is in the right. Where? I don't see it. Am I? It's clear with the doorknob. Follow the path. Oh. I thought it was a window. I literally thought that was a window. Oh my goodness gracious. This build was made by Sil J. Right here on the gallery. It's SILTE 89 on the gallery. And these windows, yeah, I believe these are from Island Living. The door, however, is from Spa Day. Sorry, so you get a new computer? Nice. You watch Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. Isn't it so good? I love that movie. I'm looking forward to the new Doctor Strange movie. The new trailer came out the other day, and I've been very happy. That door gets you every time. It blends in so well. I was like, this whole time we could have been on the inside, but I was like, where's the front door? Where's the door? But then again, who needs doors? We can just teleport in. I wish we had screen windows. I wish we did too. I like this bathroom though. This bathroom is like very moody and very nice. Very calming. I like the hanging plants on the ceiling too, and the shower from Jungle Adventure. Very cute. The trailer was really rad. Like, I've been so hyped for Marvel movies these past couple of days, and I've been wanting to do another Marvel marathon just for myself to see what, you know, I'm missing, you know? How do you make the camera go in first camera? I use a mod by Twisted Mexi. It's called the it's called the build cam mod by Twisted Mexi. Because normally you couldn't do it in build mode. You could do it in live mode, but build mode's a mod. And all you gotta do is press tab on your keyboard. New escape room idea, how to get in. Yes, instead of how to get out, how do you get in? Pulls a vision and walks through everything. Yes. I love this whole open space concept. The living room, the entrance area. The whole idea of this is so different, and I like it. This speaks to me very well. Even the kitchen and dining room is so nice and bright. Oh, you thought this was the Sims 3 camera? It is. I'm also using the Sims 3 camera, not the Sims 4. I would never use the Sims 4 camera, it's scary. But then this is I was like, what is this again? Kitchen. Kitchen and these are all Dream Home Decorator cabinets and counters. The stove, however, is from Snow Escape. I like the wallpaper too. And you're welcome. Pull Steve Rogers and burst the door down and walls. Yes, just walk through walls like Vision or bust the whole door down like Steve Rogers. One way or the other, you'll get through. The drapes in the kitchen are very nice. They mixed and matched them with, I think, Eco Lifestyle and Base Game. I've never thought of actually combining these two curtains together, because I've always felt like the curtains in The Sims 4 were kind of meh, but making it like this makes it better. The Kool-Aid Man, not the Kool-Aid Man. I like the wallpaper. It's from the Paranormal Stuff Pack, and I have to say, Paranormal got some good swatches for the items. I literally thought the whole pack was custom content, but in reality it wasn't, so I was very pleased that it wasn't, because it was just that good. I mean, why not walk through walls? I mean, Sims do all the time. I mean, at the end of the day, are we not Sims? Right? Are we not Sims? We are Sims and we thrive. You're the second person I follow on Twitch. Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. You live for the couch? Ooh, yes. The couch is from Cottage Living. Also, mixing and matching or like putting these rugs together like this is a nice way to combine it a little bit better. Very cute. Very cute indeed. Upstairs? Ooh, so much happening. Steve really hates doors. I swear. He does. Sam Wilson knows how to use doors. Yes. Steve Rogers, no. What in tarnation? Excuse me? I've never seen this poster in my life. Maybe that's why. I only use this swatch. I don't use half of the Strangerville options in this pack. I didn't know these were the swatches in this. Okay then. Well, now that I know, makes sense. Okay. Well then, now that we know, we see a new item that we can use in the build. This is why I love shell tours. I go through all the swatches sometimes to see what it's like. Land. I don't know. The cat nook. Wait, where? Where? The cat nook. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's cute. I see they scratched the wall. Apparently, that's really cute. I never noticed that swatch either. I have noticed a lot of swatches I don't use that I'm not familiarized with. So I'm always like so keen to see like how you all utilize packs that you own. I even like these curtains too from the Paranormal Stuff Pack. Even like little beads are very cute. So let's see. Let's go over here first. This bedroom right here. Oh no, it's not a bedroom. It's an office. It's like a little knitting / photography room. where your sim must crochet for a living in this room and this room only. Do not disturb. That's great use of the space for kitties. Yeah, because I've noticed cats in The Sims 4 don't really need a lot of space, to be honest, to really do a lot of things. Not unless they're like an actual like cat, because kittens, they can't walk upstairs unless you carry them. Ooh. Well, is this fancy? This is a nice bathroom. Get famous sink. Nice. Base game shower tub combo. Love that lovely toilet from Spa Day. This is really nice. Very good. I wish there was our Sims. I wish they could like iron their clothes. Because half of the Sims clothes do be looking a little bit wrinkly. And my mom always says, you can't walk out the house with wrinkled clothes. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, that's so nice. Ah, I love the little kids' baby corner. That's so cute. Oh, that's really, really cute. I like that. I really do. This is also very like a very moody type room. That's just so calming. My mom's cat tries to scratch the carpet. Pinky was clawed, but Jinxie tries to rip up the rug when he has a whole cat tower. They're like, I want this one instead. Oh, that's funny. You know, cats are like that sometimes. My favorite new color? Yes. The Simply Stucco is from Get Famous. That's also a very nice blue color. Very nice blue. Very nice, like, little tan. Okay. Very nice, bold statements, very good choices. Also using this right here from Spa Day and putting it, you know, in between the bed, like one of those, like tray-like things. That's a really nice touch to do it this way. I wonder if it's still functional. Probably not, but it's still nice looking. And behind, welcome in. How are you doing today? This build has a very modern boho industrial vibe. Oh yes, it does. I really need to do move objects sheet. Oh yes. I use it to your advantage. It's 100% worth it. I highly recommend. Yes, indeed I do. Also, this is a very nice bathroom. I should probably, you know, with my smaller bathrooms, I feel like I should do this more. Add a shelf on the back of it with some decorations. Make it a little bit better. I should do this more often. I'm taking a picture of that for shoresies. And then also over here, we got the toilet and sink. Yeah. I should really do that with my small bathroom because I don't really have a good sense of how to make good bathrooms that are small. You love all the designs, but I hate how Sims won't be able to live in them. Yeah, me too. I wish, you know, Sims could really use them when you like have move objects. A green bathroom, yeah. Ooh. I'm a little bit jealous, not gonna lie. You love the Pacific picture in the game. Yeah, that one's from Get Famous, and I love Get Famous. I recently had streamed on the It Gets Better Twitch channel this morning, and my sim Josephine Davis, their pronouns are she, they, by the way. They finally got up to a 5-star celebrity and got to place down their celebrity tile today, and I was very happy. And hey, Behunt, I hope you're doing well. The kids' room is so nice. I also like having like this right here. It's really cute. Toddler sleeps over here, and then the 2 regular kids sleep over here. This is a very nice bedroom. Very big, a lot of space. Very good. You gotta go. Gonna have to watch the VOD back and look at all the builds of my own. Yeah, thank you for being here, New. Appreciate the company as always. See you next time for another stream. Hopefully tomorrow. Oh, by the way, besties, tomorrow I'm streaming at 10 a.m. Central Time. And we're playing The Sims Life Stories. Yeah, more pride flags. I love pride. It brings me joy. All good, besties. Good. Well, I like this whole layout. I mean, I did the layout over here, of course, but you all furnished it based on the layout. And that's very nice. Very, very good. And we saw the backyard too. This is a very, very nice house. Very good indeed. I also love the roofing as well. Even having to use the U-Haul that I placed down and using it as a garage is a nice touch as well. Very good. Claps in the chat, everyone. Claps in the chat. You love the patterns, all different, but work well together. They do indeed. They definitely work very well together. I agree with you on that. Okay. Next up, subject Danny. Subject Danny, are you ready for today? I'm so inspired and dazzled by everyone, right? And that's why I do shell challenges, to look at all the creations to get inspiration. My big heart smells so big with how sweet you are. Thank you. I'm happy, so happy. Can't I speak words? I'm so happy Kelsey rated you and now I follow. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it so much. Yeah. There are days where I feel a bit low, but there are some days where I always feel happy. So I appreciate the kind message. Subject Danny. Okay. Gonna refresh this again. Let's do what? Let's see here. Here it is. Ooh. This is giving me very suburban-like vibes, and I love it. On a 30 by 20 in Newcrest. My favorite place. I went with a cozy family home. Used a lot of cottage living. Very good. Very good indeed. What is that one? I'll put it right here. I have to say, Newcrest is that one world which is completely blank that everyone has. But what's so cool about it is that you can make it whatever you want, which I love about Newcrest. Okay. Alrighty, bestie. So this one is by Subject Danny. What was your inspo? What was your thought process for this? I always ask this for every shell tour that we do. I didn't ask anyone that we just toured how long it took you to build your own shell. So if you're still here and you would like to tell me how long it took you to build some of your builds for the shell challenge, I would love to know. You got so many tips from watching shell tours. It's such a cool, it's so cool to see so many amazing builds. Everyone's creativity is so good. It is. I like the roofing. Even the color of the roof is good too, and the landscaping, the front yard. Oh, that's my favorite bike to use. But I don't know if everyone has it. They should really make it like an actual base game object instead of restricted for certain people. 6+ hours, 2 days. Okay. You loved building a new crest. I like customizing it for my own. So do I. I usually make it a very suburban type world for mine. 4 hours or so. Okay. Took you 4 hours. Okay, good. Planter boxes give me life. Yes. I don't use these specific planter boxes as often. I use the other ones, but I should probably use them. I know that Victorella likes those planter boxes more than anything. 4 hours, including the time spent trying to get the Sims to mess it up a little bit. Oh, I love that creativity. I love that detail. I still forgot to paint a room. It's all good. We'll just say it was, you know, the Sims' fault. 8 to 10 hours. Oh, wow. 6+ hours? Whoa. I don't know how long it took me. I think mine took like maybe 5 hours, I would say. And sometimes I do furnish other people's builds. I do like renovations sometimes. I also do shell challenges sometimes. I'm currently working on Little Simsies shell challenge at the moment. Oh, also, if you want me to renovate any of your builds, by the way, you can use the hashtag Spring It Up on the gallery. Forgot to mention that. I like the fact that I found you from Simsies raid, but what I find funny is that your streams are calm and hers are chaotic. You know, different audiences, different, you know, stream times and audience size, of course, so we're a little bit chaotic crazy sometimes at times, but you know, Depends on what we're doing. You love that rug? So do I. I think this rug came with... That is... City Living. Oh, the rug is very teeny tiny and they just sized it up. That's actually a smart idea. Using like the small rugs, but sizing them up to make them fit the whole space or part of the space. That's a really nice idea. I like that. I even like the fireplace too. I'm putting the TV against the mirror. Nice touch. Not good at it yet, but it takes longer. You know, I think taking your time with it is very good to do. I like the entrance area, I like the kitchen. Also, putting the kitchen in the front of the build instead of the back of the build is another good way to change it up a little bit in builds. I should probably do that more often. Put the kitchen in the front of the build instead of the back of the build. Cozy living room. The little desk nook, yeah, so cute. This is a build that I would always do myself. Like, I furnish like this sometimes and build like this. So this speaks to me. Perfect chaos for Sims watching. True. Sims wait 6 hours for the first time, then bulldoze, and then took me another 6 hours. Oh my goodness. That's like a whole half of a day. I like this dining room. I even love these chairs from Cottage Living. I've been using these chairs a lot because they just look simple enough to put in any home. I feel like it fits any style, besides modern, at least for me. Working on Simsy Shell, making a wedding boutique slash hair salon for a wedding party. Ooh, that's a nice touch. I was gonna do like a wedding type build at first, but I was like, I don't know. I might wait for that one. Because the roofing took me so long to figure out that I was like, I'm going to build a family home instead. Instead of a community lot. Probably next time though. Ooh. Oh, our little plants. You can do all of your gardening on the inside. And a nice little sun skylight. Oh, that's cute. I should do more skylights in my builds. Oh, this is really nice. And you're welcome, yeah, totally. It helps you get your builds out there. Hashtags help. I do the size up with a chakra rug because I'm obsessed. I blame ginseng. A very, very cute room. I love the plant room. Gardening. Oh, another thing too about the wedding pack that I wanted to mention, if you're just curious, you actually can earn money from baking cake. So each cake actually earns you, I think, from the live stream I saw, it earns like 200 simoleon. So if you're playing like a rags to riches style and you get the pack, if you want to, just know you could make cakes for a living and earn money that way. That's your favorite room? I bet. It's my favorite room too. My inner Wicca gets excited when I see greenhouses. I love greenhouses. It brings life, you know? It's worth it for your amazing challenges. Yeah. And yeah, the first floor layout is very nice. Good execution on the layout. I love it. Got more definitely to look at for sure today. But seeing the floor plan for the first floor is definitely giving me some vibes. I like the second floor. Good. Got your nice little, not bookshelf. It's a desk where you sit and type books for a living. I always want to say the wrong word, but it's not the word I need. Now this is another bathroom. Good use of space. I think what I did for mine was probably, I think I did a bathroom or maybe a kid's room. I'm not sure, but good use of space. Put in everything you need. Shower tub combo or a shower and a tub. And fit it in the toilet, sink, and toddler potty squatty. Very good. I like it. It's simple but yet nice. The refined potty chair for refined babies, yes. Oh, and even putting in the little laundry nook right here as well, with laundry on top. Nice. I also like how it's very like bright and airy. It probably has to do with like the wallpaper and the flooring that gives that very like nice airy look to it. Ooh, kids' bedroom. Ah, I love the pride flags. Makes me happy. Also, this is actually a nice, sizable room for 2 separate beds. You know what? I never thought about doing that, actually. Nice touch. It's always the simple things for me that really make me excited. I don't know why, but it just does. This is a very nice, simple, like, bedroom for kids or teens. Yeah, those flags are a size down. Originally, the size is a little bit bigger than this. Yeah, originally the flags are like this big. But they come in a variety of swatches. They should have every single pride color for this flag, which I love. And then over here we have, ooh, a nice little green white thing going on here. And we put baby in bay window corner. Cute. It's cute. Very, very good. I like this room. Again, bright and airy. The green helps. And even using the little shelves in this little nook right here and putting books up here so your Sims can read books however they so please. Your own makeshift bookshelf. Very cute. I didn't think of setting them down ever. I think it's a really good idea to do that because they are very big. You're stealing the flag idea. I think I might do that too. I've stopped using like singular beds and I kept on using bunk beds, but I kind of might revert back to my old ways and using the singular beds this time around. Oh, and then we got a toddler's bedroom over here. Cute. Got another toddler potty squatty, wabbit tablet. That's a little toy chest. And some blarfy and some blocks. Good. Very, very cute. Oh, they also have like this little, they can look outside and see down below if they wanted to. Cute. Very nice. I like the neutral like tan tone got going on here, and the layout on the first floor is very nice too. I'm redecorating my world lot by lot and I'm using all these. Very good. I've been trying to like furnish a bunch of my worlds that have like my save file, like not the one that I'm working on, but like my LPs and like just generic stuff that I play by myself. I've been trying to fill up all the worlds with different builds from the gallery. And I should probably put down some of yours too. Because I always forget to put down like restaurants and like, you know, gyms and whatnot. So I should really do that more often. Oh, this is a cute little backyard. Got a nice little mini pool with your pride floaty, your gardening area, your grill area, your picnic area, and your sitting area by the tree. Very cute. This is a very nice roof. This is very, very nice. I like that. Never thought of actually even using the chimney that way. Yeah, very neutral, homey vibes indeed. Yes, I agree with you that 100%. Very, very good. Very good. Yeah, very good. Can we get some claps in the chat, everyone? Please and thank you for that lovely build. Please, please and thank you. Very nice. You all should be proud of yourselves. You have done a very good job on these shell tours, and I am forever pleased that you all entered in and actually did it. It pleases me so much. Very adorable indeed. So next up on the list, we have Raven Queen, which is right here. Good thing they were right there. And then I think the last build we will do for today will be Tabbyco. So we'll end on Tabbyco. Let me show you the list one more time, just in case. It goes by the empty downtown Brindlin Bay lot. Okay, good. Thank you. So we'll go for Raven Queen. And then we'll go with Tabbyco. And then that's how we'll end the stream. And then our next tour day will be on this Thursday on the 17th. Well, we're going to finish more of the tours. And we'll start with Miss Monkey on Thursday. And we'll go down the list of all the ones we have here. So that's how we'll do it. So I'll pause them for now. And we'll open them up again until Thursday. Let's see. Raven Queen. Modern Family Farm. Okay. Yeah. Empty lots in Brindlin Bay. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. Empty lot, hold up. The tail's end. Is that what it is? But I was gonna say, like, I wish we could use the watering hose in The Sims 4. I was gonna mention that and I forgot. I think so. Oh, that one. Okay, good. Good. But over here, let's see what we got here today. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I am very keen to see the execution. See if I can find something real here. Let's see. Alrighty, besties. Alrighty. Thank you for the time for taking the extra day. Yeah, totally. I knew that we weren't gonna get through them all today, so I thought might as well see what it has to offer. Of course. That'll be useful and cute if we could use that, right? Okay, Raven Queen, I would love to know what was your thought process behind all of this? What made you build a modern family farmhouse in Brindlin Bay? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? But I like the idea of using the pond in the front yard. Of course, if you go into live mode, you wouldn't see all this stuff, but in build mode, it looks like this. But in live mode, there's like ducks and geeses and fish and mosquitoes and fireflies floating around this pond. And it's really cute. Even using the flock of birds and also the rabbit home. Even the truck. Cute. Honestly, I didn't have much of a plan for this one. I just kind of went with with it and let it take me whatever decided to take me. And you did a really good job on it though. I like that. Going with the flow. That's my motto. Ooh. Wait, this is a nice first floor plan. Okay. What's in here? Oh, just a doggy door. Oh, I'm going to be changing that. Yeah, I'll be pushing that back. Yes. I'll make an announcement in Discord tomorrow of what's going to be happening and everything. So that'll be switched around, of course. Honestly, I didn't have much of a plan. Oh, I read that one already. I love messing with the pond stuff on the Love Day build I did. Yeah, I feel like with the pond tool, it has changed the way we've done a bunch of our builds, especially for me. Even though I've only used it like a couple of times with cottage living, I still like it. Yes, Thursday and Friday will be pushed back for something else. Yes. Okay, this is a very nice first floor. Even the beams are really cool. How did you do that? Oh. I was like, how did you do this beam thing? You just put walls everywhere and added the beams. But I was like, how did you get that ceiling to look like that? I don't understand. But now I understand. There's nothing above it. That's why. Anyway, I still like the beams. I like the beams, what you did here. I like the living room. I like the green and brown and the dark brown touch. Very good. It's giving me like classy Brindlin Bay coastal vibes. It just might be the surrounding area, of course, but you'll be there. Awesome sauce. Okay. That's good. When I first started it, I thought everything might not fit, but I managed, and you managed very well. And I applaud you on that. This is very, very nice. You know, I was gonna put my dining room table like this as well, but I didn't. So I changed everything. I made things more complicated for myself than it should be. But I also have to say, what you did is great. I even like this like monochromatic kitchen with every single like cabinet and counter and like the aprons are really nice. Small kitchen, but yet mighty. Very, very good touch. Even like the little calendar here, bulletin board from Parenthood. It's the only way I could get it to fit the way I had everything else. Yeah, I did make the shell a bit difficult when it came to the placement of things and first floor and how it would be. You know, I've never thought of actually putting a cabinet in a bathroom like this. Not bad of a choice. I like that. Little sconce too. Now I kind of want to build a 1950s or 1920s hotel in The Sims 4. This is getting me inspired. And over here we have like a multi-purpose room / laundry room. So your Sims can paint, work out, and if your kids can come in here and draw if they want to. Very cute. Multi-purpose room. I wonder if they're ever going to update laundry day stuff with new stuff for the Sims to do laundry. Sometimes I think you and Dab have a love-hate type of relationship. Yes. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It just depends. You never know. Okay. Since my shell is last, I'll give you at least hints. One Baby Yoda downstairs and one upstairs. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, that's so cute. Putting little plants at the edge of the stairs like that. So cute. I also like the fact that there's like faces on them too. Makes them more cutesy. Upstairs, where we go to see all the good stuff. Oh, outside you see what's out there. Ooh. Cottage living. We love a good cow, llama, chicken, fox, chicken, egg action. I don't know. Words. Over here we have a nice little area we can go read or whatever you want to do over here. Your little desk area. And over here we have a bathroom. So I'm seeing a pattern here, besties. That people in this room alone has always been a bathroom. I think. But I still like it though. I like the idea of making the bathrooms look a little bit different each time. And I always feel like some bathrooms are bigger than others. But then again, it just might be just the objects are so big. But again, you can still see the outside. To your pool. Oh, it's cute. You like to show him? Yes, you do. You love how the windows open up too? Yeah. I wish your Sims could close them, but I know there is another window like this that does, that is closed, but I still like the idea that it is open. I think that came with mosquito pack. Yeah. Every time. Which reminds me, I gotta renew my sub. I'll do it afterwards. I'll do it after stream. I gotta renew my sub to Shella. Forgot about that. I don't have Rich Smile right now. Oh, this is oh gosh. This is very tiny. Very tiny toddler's room. Instead of putting baby in corner, you put toddler in back room. Make it the smallest room of the build. Still nice though. Still nice. Very nice bathroom indeed. Yes. Now this is fancy. Oh, okay. They get the nice windows and nice room. Bunk bed action. Another Baby Yoda, of course. Oh, I like this print. Very cute. I haven't used this wallpaper in a while, but I do know, I think it came with base game, but I don't remember actually. You couldn't figure out where else to put the toddler room? It's fine. Toddlers are very hard to put in certain positions. They either get a room or they don't. Oh. Fastanisha? The hamsters get better room than toddler does. They're just more important. More important, I would say. It's very nice. This is a very nice big room. I would say the Sim loves fashion more than anything. Because, their closet, little camera, and also, of course, the neon lights. I like that. This is very cute. And also putting baby in corner. Cute photo, yeah. It came with a update. I think it came with a Pride update we got a while ago. Now this is what I call a big bathroom for a master bedroom. Very nice. Oh, different mirror. Got 2 mirrors. Okay. Okay. I really love this tile. Parenthood is probably the one pack I actually use a lot when it comes to the tile in the kitchen alone. Everything's just great. You have noticed everyone use that crib? Yep. There was one build though that did not use that crib, but I've noticed that crib a lot. And I'm like, they put baby in corner. I baby rage, I scream. Baby in corner, let me be free. Gotta get the toddler down from bed. True. Be back in a bit if you're still on. Yeah, totally. How do we get outside? Oh, here he is. Here's the door. Now outside, we got a bunch of things. We got a bar. We got some planter places that are vertical. Planter places? I call them planter pots, but they're not really planter pots. They're more so a vertical garden. That's what it's called. Vertical garden. I should really make use of this sometime in my own builds. Just change it up a little bit, you know? One mirror for shaving, one mirror for making faces. True. You are correct. But outside, we got an elevated pool. Nice. On top of a hot tub over here. But I like the elevatedness of this whole thing. I never do this, but I should do it more. Got some bathing towels. And then we got a kiddie pool. Floor mural. Got patchy, some grills, and some cottage living objects for either a cow or a llama. And then got your chickens. And your garden plots. Nice. Oh, and swing sets for the kids. Nice. Cute. Good. This is a very nice backyard. Very spacious, very big. A lot of room for more things, of course. But still, you made it work. You know, the vertical garden, good money maker. True. More space. Wait, does it give you more money, though? Is a thing? Saying this because I think Parenthood has one of the best build and buy. Oh, yes. I agree with you. It's the only pack that has the best fridge because it works with any counter. It snaps well. You had a CC crib override, and when I first tried to upload it to the gallery, I forgot about it and tagged the CC, so use a different crib instead. See, I had a CC crib override as well, and it would delete all the CC cribs, or the entire like base game cribs because it was CC that I had in my game. But of course took it out because I was like, I'm not using it anymore. I don't pose babies anymore. You get inspiration from the pool, from a photo I saw on Twitter, and I didn't get to utilize it enough. And I'm glad you did use it. I saw something on, I think YouTube one time and like on Twitter too, of a pool like that, but I can't remember where I saw it. It felt very lucrative to me when I used it. The scarecrow is from Seasons, and if you befriend Patchy, Patchy will actually help you with your garden. Which I think is really cool. I haven't had a chance to really use Patchy as much as I would like to, but you know, he's useful. He is useful. So always befriend Patchy. He'll give you everything you need, sometimes what you don't need at the same time. He goes in waves. Alrighty, besties, the last shell of the day. There will be more on Thursday, so don't fret, do not worry. Last one for today is Tabby Co. And you are right here. No lies detected here, no. Oh my goodness. It's stinky. The stinky lie. What in the world? I can't believe this. Why I oughta? I can't find it. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, last but not least is Tabico. And we got this living in Newcrest, I think. Yeah, Newcrest on a 30 by 20 lot. Yeah. Last but not least, drum roll. Me, no way. I would never be stinky. I may or may not be sending you something your way in the mail. What are you sending me? Is it Journey to Patu? I've always wanted it. I've always wanted Journey to Patu. It's my favorite pack of all time. I love Patu. Is it a cake? Give me all the cake. But also my birthday is coming up soon in like, 7 days from now. I mean, not to toot my own horn here. I am saying my birthday is 7 days from now. And I will be doing a 12-hour stream that day, raising money for the Special Olympics. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, it is? I totally forgot. Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh, 6 days from now, technically. Journey for 2 is a one pack I refuse to buy even when it's on sale. You love Star Wars, but I just don't want that pack. Understandable. It comes in waves, I say. Comes in waves. But Tabico, what is your favorite thing about this build? No, I'm turning 26. Not 60, but I feel like 60 sometimes. Oh, I'm totally not sending you a birthday gift. Interesting. Oops, wrong tab. Anyway, I love this build at this angle, actually. It's a good angle, not gonna lie. I like the blue texture. I love the roof texture as well. It's from Snow Escape. But I love your landscaping choices and the fencing. Very different, even putting the door on the side. Beautiful color. Before my birthday? Maybe. Maybe. I feel like I'm the only one who actually plays Batu gameplay. I play it in waves. I don't normally play Batu as much, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends. I'm still playing out on all what I want to do for my birthday. I definitely am going to play The Sims. That's for sure. Maybe some marbles on stream. I think I kind of want to play Animal. Let me start. I don't know. Definitely Sims for sure. Maybe some other games too. We'll have to see. I'll let you know. I'm still finalizing my list. This 12 hours is a lot for sure. Yeah, the brick interior is nice. Different and nice. Keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I gotta renovate yours for sure. Keep on forgetting, but not really forgetting. I've just been so preoccupied, I love your entrance area. I love your entrance in general. This is very nice. This is giving me very industrial vibes, just because of the brick I see here. Maybe a new game. Maybe. I've always wanted to play Breath of the Wild, but I never really got a chance to play it on stream. So I might play that one day, on my birthday, actually. We'll see. I got a bathroom here. Okay, now this one is a good one to use. It lasers your cat's poop after they go, so you never have to clean it. Cindy celebrated her half birthday the other day on stream. She said her half birthday was very important. It is. It is very important. Half birthdays are important. I'm glad we're still on the same page with the brick. It's so neat. I think it came with Dine Out. Yeah, Dine Out. This one came with Dine Out. There's another one that kind of looks like it, but it came with City Living. Collateral Damage? No. I've never heard of that game before, actually. Sounds interesting, though. I've never heard of it. It took a while figuring out the colors I wanted to use. And I'm glad you took your time with it. I think it's important to take your time with certain things, But very industrial, very woodsy. Not woodsy, but very industrial and woody. with a lot of brown. Oh, this is a whole living room. I almost thought this was just a room for a cat. Because the first thing I saw was like, this is all I saw. So I was like, cats must live in here. But you got an easel for your Sims to paint. But a very nice, delicate living room. It's so cozy. No, that's a really cool revamped version of Medieval with skeleton knight dude. I loved playing it on PS1. Really? Baby Yoda downstairs. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Can you tell me what room though? Well, the fact that they added a wedding venue to the base game, they did. Yeah. So they also added in where you can have a new lot type called wedding venue in The Sims 4, which I think is really cool. They got a bathroom in here. Okay. Nice touch, but under the stairs. And we got the kitchen. They did. They did. Last year you say you might get a pet. Have you chosen one yet? Not yet. I've been thinking of getting one for a while now, but it hasn't been like the right time. And plus all the pets that are around me are not the ones that I really want to adopt. I think I'm not mentally prepared for a pet like right now. I might be ready for down the line. Probably in a couple of months or so, I'll be ready. You love how comfy but fancy this house feels. Yeah. I was like, wait, I see ears. It's right there. So tucked away, hidden away. But I have been looking on Pet Finder though, Janie, a lot. Pet Finder has really helped me decide which pet I want to adopt and everything. I found one, but they always need like another companion or they need a fence. And like, I don't have any of those things. Because I always want to make sure the pet is going to be happy where they live, but also give away where I'll also be happy too. A high chair off of the side. No child can sit with us ever. And that's also true. I'm more of a dog person because I can take care of a dog, of course. But I don't know. Cats are the ballpark for me. They scare me. Yeah, by fate, who knows? Yeah, I might find my dog by fate. Yeah. I almost did, but then I was too late. I put in a whole application and everything, and then they emailed me back saying, you're too late. I'm like, oh great, thanks. This is a nice little nook area for bookkeeping and reading and all this sort of other stuff. Yeah, I'm getting a rescue for sure. Yeah. Rescue always. Adopt, not shop. I'm more of a cat person, but I love dogs too. I love cats, but cats scare me sometimes. They know where you sleep. You step on their tail, they scratch you. This is gonna be super fun, but you gotta go for now. Well, Space Dorito, thank you for hanging out with us today. Enjoy your rest of your night. You're gonna have so much fun searching for the Yoda in your build. Why? Is it hard to find? Is that why you're gonna say I'm having a lot of fun with it? Minus the 2 you had in the U-Haul. Okay. My desk IRO looks like that, but with more boxes. Mine kind of looks like this, but it's way bigger. I feel you on that. There's a Yoda in the hallway. Really, you say? Oh! Why they gotta be underground? Why they gotta be underwater? Baby Yoda can't breathe underwater. They just a baby. They just a baby. If you're a person, you could probably get a Persian cat. I probably could. He's a fish toy. I can't. Oh, wait, this is so cool. A little nook area for the kids to draw and read. Oh, that's a nice little way to put the nook. Cute. Cute. Nice little long hallway. I like that idea. Ooh, that's a nice bathroom. Snorkeling lessons. Yeah. Totally. Snorkeling lessons, of course. You just push them in and hope for the best, right? Yeah? Yeah? You put Baby Yoda in a bassinet. A lot of people have done that in the past, and I find that very funny. And cute. It's a good bathroom. Good use of space. Good use of, objects as well. Good color scheme as well. Nice. Use spandrels. Oh! Oops. Hello. I'm in the ground. Help. Help. Oh, yeah, you did. Spandrels. Make him look a little bit better. Cut him off a little bit. Oop, hello. I like that. Very cute. What if Baby Yoda was in the washer? We can say they were Stuart Little. Fun fact, Giro is actually Luke's age in the Book of Mandarin. Really? Huh. You know, I wish I knew. To be honest, I don't think... I feel like The Sims 3 had more like updates when it came to like releasing more store content rather than like fixing something. I feel like The Sims 3 had less amount of patch updates than The Sims 4. Sims 4 has way more patch updates than Sims 2 and 3 combined, I would think. Or equally. Depending. Because my brain cannot remember The Sims 3 as much because I didn't play that game as much when growing up. I played more of The Sims 2, but I would think so that they did. I just know The Sims 3 had a bunch of store content that they released so often. Of course, they fixed Isla Paradiso was Island Paradise? Yeah, Island Paradise expansion pack. I do remember that they did fix it because that world was so buggy. Still is, but it's still worth playing in. I know they had a few things here and there, but Sims 2, they probably did, but I don't remember because I was too young to even like remember half of the time to like think about that. I didn't put a Yoda in the jar this time. Oh, this time? I found better places for him. Oh no. Or even more, Chris. You're in the microwave. No. When Yoda passed, he was like 900 years old though. 900 years? Oh my lord. What if Baby Yoda was in the bottom of the pool? Snorkeling lessons. But this is a good bedroom. I have to say brown anything works. I like the brown theme. Even though, okay, Jungle Adventure has the best flooring besides Space Game. Has the best flooring. I seriously love this flooring so much. Even the wallpaper, baby in corner. Even the bed is also from Seasons, and the rug is from Cottage Living. Oh, I just didn't see the bunny ears, that's why. Very nice rug. Cottage Living. It looks to travel in all sorts of places when frog snacks hunting. Frog snack hunting. Yes. And again, good shell from Eco Lifestyle. Very nice. And are these, is that a Batu lamp? Batu? Is that you? No, it's from Island Living. Island Living. Never mind, it's not from Batu. Y'all can put your pitchforks away. You had fun decorating the kids' room. I bet you did. I have to say, I really do like the kids' room. 3 kids, 2 kids, maybe a teen, and a toddler can fit in one room. Very good use of space as well. You don't own that? Okay. Good. No pitchforks for you. We saw that one too. The pillars in the dresser are so cool. I do something similar in Happy Home. I need to work a little bit more on my vacation homes in Dream Home. Nope. In Animal Crossing. Just so I can get the option to get the pillars. I need to do that. I kind of did and kind of didn't at the same time. I kind of watched a live stream, but didn't watch a live stream at the same time. I saw a bunch of things, but avoided a bunch of stuff. So I didn't want to get the pack spoiled for me of like mainly Create a Sim and build and buy. Just because I'm like, oh, I want to have it be surprised myself, you know? But I already have the pack, but I don't have it installed. But from what I could see, I am really, really excited about the wedding. And the wedding aspect of it all is really cool. Because you have like a dress code and like some other stuff too. But I kind of like that. That's like the one thing I'm really excited about. Having dress codes. And showing up in actual like formal wear and certain colors and other things. The wildflower spam is a nice touch. Yes. You all know how much I love my yellow flowers. The low-lying pale flowers, I use it every single time. I use it in every single build. I'm not kidding. This is the most used plant in my game that I use on occasion in every build. It's just so good. I just love all the plants. The landscape is just a nice touch. Very good. Very good. I even like the roofing touch. Even making it eco-friendly with adding the solar panels on the roof is also a good thing to do. You have your tent for the kids and a nice little picnic table and a grill and some garden plots. Nice. Very good. My landscaping is because you teaching me, watching you build. Yeah, I'm so glad you all could, you know, learn something from my my sporadic building style and also landscaping. Pleases me very much so. Very, very good. But can we get some claps in the chat, please, and thank you for that lovely build by Tabbyco. Now, besties, don't fret. There will be more on this Thursday, starting with Miss Monkey. And yes, we are doing the clip of the day. Yes, yes, indeed. And Libby, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate so much. I've never done a path like this, so it was out of my comfort zone, and I'm glad you did that, because you did a good job. Me keeping the tent, panicking that somehow mine got deleted, but then I realized all the stuff in the U-Haul was base game. True. Which reminds me, I need to use that tent more. But besties, I hope you all had fun with tours. We have a lovely clip of the day that I want to share with you all, actually. And this clip is actually from the time I attempted to do Sims GeoGuessr on Twitch. Now, this was made and created by James Turner, formerly known as the Sim Supply. And speaking of James Turner, he started to upload on his Flabaliki channel. And let me just tell you, I'm very happy about that because I love his videos. And he posted city skyline videos. I seriously love city skyline so much. And I'm so glad he's been posting those type of videos on that channel. Pleases me. So I have more to watch. So awesome. I really love the build. I can't wait for more. Me too. I'm so excited. Okay. Unmute the tab. Have a good night, Misfit. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. I'm coming for you at this game. Oh, really? You did really well the other day. Do you have proof? You have proof? But the clip of the day, besties, is this. I'm from the sign, and the sign's like right here. I'm gonna guess like right here. Ha! Talk about a defined moment, my friends. 0 tiles away. I'm just that good of a pro. I'm gonna screenshot that, to be honest. Yep. There we go. I'm from the sign. You know, Dab, I am a pro. Oh, you say no, but I will another round. Interesting. Interesting, you say. No proof? Interesting assessment, I would say. But if you don't know how to get to it, it's just on this website, JamesTurnerYT/SimsGuessr. The link is in the chat, besties. I am a pro. I just know how to get to where I need to go. So far, he's only had all the Sims 4, Outdoor Retreat, Get to Work, Get Together, and Journey to 2. The worlds he has added, I know he updated this recently. This is Windenburg. This is on, I know exactly where this is the Bjornson's mansion. Yeah. Can I make it full screen? Hello? Hello? But yeah, I know exactly where this is at. Hold up, besties, I know. I need to prove. So he only has Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, New Crest, Granite Falls, Magnolia Promenade, Windenburg, and then Batu. That's where he actually has it at. There's no lots on here. What in the buffoonery is this? Oh, never mind. I know exactly where this is at. The little thingamabob is on the other side. So it would be over here. It's literally right here. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you trying to prove something to me? Yeah, I am. So that thing's right here. It's right here. So if this thing's right here, you are basically sitting right on the edge of right here. Literally right there. Yeah, you're right here. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? 0 tiles away. I am just that good. I don't make the rules. I just play them. So, I'll tell you, I'm just a Sims casual player. I play the Sims casually. I'm a casual streamer who plays the Sims casually. I'm no pro or anything. No. I'm just so well good. It's my first time playing. Yeah. Let you all know, first time playing The Sims. Never played this game before. I'm picking up for the very first time. Just so good. I didn't know. I was so shocked. I only have like maybe 5 hours in The Sims. Yeah, I only have like 5 hours in The Sims actually. So I'm pretty new to the game recently. I picked it up for the first time today. I bought the game. I thought it was really cool because it was on sale a while ago, so I thought it was really nice. Yeah. yeah. You know the usual, yeah. But I have actually 9,235 hours in The Sims 4. I would have like over 10,000 and way more if the game never went offline. Like if Origin did not go offline every time, I would have more. The lies we tell ourselves. Sad, I know. But anyway, that's the tea. That's all you need to know, honestly. Nothing more, nothing less. Spread positivity, not lies. It'll get you far in life, besties, you know. Anyway, the quote of the day, besties, shall be, I don't care if Timmy Turner or Tommy Tatty need to talk to me. Just give me my tent. Yes. I don't give a flop doodle if Timmy Turner and Timmy Tatty want to have my attention. Give me my tent or I will scream. And that's the tea. But besties, I think we shall send some love, hype, and positivity over to a very fun streamer who is not playing The Sims, but is doing art. I think we deserve a very chill stream to go to, actually, and hang out in someone else's chat. Plus, it's Black History Month, and there's a streamer that I've been wanting to rate for a very long time, and I have not got a chance to, but now I can. And this person is called Domo Stanton, and he is actually part of the class of 2021 was AT&T class of 2021 was me, Michelle, Momo, and it's Victoria, and a whole bunch of other streamers. And he is an artist who does a bunch of art, and I believe he actually is a comic book artist for a whole bunch of other people. He actually works for DC Comics, by the way. Domo Stanton works for DC Comics. So you're getting some good vibes from this person. Very talented, very amazing. Let me show you. Look at this. Well, this is very zoomed in, but still, he's a very talented artist that deserves a lot of credit and a lot of amazing thing he does for DC Comics. So He's really, really good at what he does. Like, look at that. Do you see this? I can't do that. The dedication, the time, the expertise. Never could be me. And these are all of his like past illustration comics he's done. That's like a slideshow of all of his past work, I guess. So it's really cool. Spider-Man, some other stuff too. Well, not Spider-Man, that's Marvel. But yeah, he's really cool. But let's go send him some love over to his stream and see what he's up to today and what he's working on. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you all for sticking around with the raid. I appreciate the company as always. I will be back again tomorrow, actually. I'll be streaming at 10 a.m. Central Time. We'll be continuing our playthrough of Sims Life Stories. So, Vincent's story. Messy drama in The Sims 2. And I'm very excited for tomorrow. But more shell tours will be on Thursday at our regular streaming time at 6 p.m. So, yep. Let's go send some love, hype, and positivity to Domo. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Peace.